Anything but the lube, please.
Anything but the lube.
Goodness.
Don't want the lube.
We a classy bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Since when?
Don't ya know?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't ya know there, bud?
Merry Christmas.
Not getting. You are a week early. Shut up.
Well, a month for Christmas.
I start celebrating Christmas on Black Friday.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm like, you're a week early.
Every holiday gets its day to shine. Until then,
Christmas.
later ones
No
do
Christmas.
not get mentioned.
No Christmas. Day of Gluttony comes first.
All right, episode 15. Go live. Do it.
Do it.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
I know. It's horrible.
Dude, you think
Come
you can
on.
handle my powers, dude? Kamehameha.
Just do it.
All right, we are live. Hell yeah. Minimize that. Hell yeah.
Hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome in. Share the link around, guys, with all your friends.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful weather we're having.
Okay, see you around.
There you go.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right, bye. That was it. Bye. Happy holidays.
I hope you find your dad.
That's
Hope
true.
you're dead.
Too early for that.
Thanksgiving is on Thursday.
Correct.
Are you guys going to want to play on Saturday, or are we going to call it for the holidays?
Yes.
I won't be available Saturday.
We're open Saturday.
We'll
Okay.
be free.
So I have at least 3. Okay.
I won't.
I have at least 3. All right, we can do that. I'll keep you updated on what I'm doing. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons, where I almost fucking forgot my own intro.
I'm sorry, where were we again?
Yeah, that part. Yeah, oftentimes I forget what day it is.
There's always one episode where we forget the intro.
Oh my God. Actually, I think we've actually launched right into a game without it before.
A few times.
Yeah, because I completely just forgot to, whatever. They say consistency is key, and I don't have keys. So, but anyway, so where you guys left off is, you woke up in the underground tunnel in the hole that your guide that George brought you into. You were trying to figure out how to evade the giant that was outside. You guys tell the story. Why not? What do you remember from 2 weeks ago?
I was sleeping.
The giant punched a hole in the ground,
Trying to capture me.
trying to catch it.
Through a gigantic boulder,
He-
and Fret tried to catch it.
He threw I think me and Maria.
I didn't get hit. I was fine. I got unscathed.
He
But we
threw-
were in the cave, yes.
Yeah, and then he grabbed me and a couple other people, threw us.
I
He
turned
grabbed
into a
Hicks,
parachute.
Yes. Yep.
Maria,
Maria
think it
was
was-
able to perform her way out of it.
and
Yeah.
Ethan.
It was everyone but
Yeah.
Fred was thrown out of the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me and
I was able
Cassius
to-
turned into a human parachute.
Yes,
then
sir. Yes, sir.
I made a image of Fret and tricked the giant and threw it to the side so he'd get away. And then we were able to get away.
Yep.
And then
We started heading into heavy forestry.
we were traveling, and then we came across some goblins, group of goblins. We took them out, kept going.
All because
Someone
Fret
got drunk and wandered
ear
off.
bug and
Yeah.
wandered off.
I was asleep.
That was my
Yeah.
fault.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
asleep up in the trees 15 feet away.
In my
Mhm.
defense, that beer bug was delicious.
Got put in bag jail.
Um,
No, not the bag.
wiped
Bag
out the
in the jar.
goblins. We kept going, and we found a clearing that we camped at, and we found a group of people, some armored soldiers it looked like, or mercenaries, heavily armed guys. And it turns out they were looking for Fred and Maria, hired by some circus guy. He wanted to take them. I volunteered to go
Maria
with
agreed.
Maria to talk to the circus leader guy. What was his name there?
Onyx.
Jacques Lapidieu.
The lead. Well, Jacques, yes, but the leader of the group was Onyx.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jacques.
No, I wanted you to
Lapidus.
try to say the circus guy's name.
Jacques' penis.
Yeah, that was it.
Jacques Pinar.
And so that's where we ended. They took me and Maria to go.
We
have a
we
chat.
got into a magic circle and poofed.
Mhm.
And poofed it did.
We all held hands in a magic circle and went.
And went poof. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So right after the poof, Cassius, Ethan, Fret, and George. Well, no,
George isn't there.
Yeah, George had gone away to
He scouted ahead.
scout ahead, and then you
And
guys
gave us a warning on a rock.
Yeah, you guys ended up finding like cryptic messages, one that didn't make any sense because it was just her saying hello
I
into it a
kicked
bunch of
Hicks
times.
in the hip because there was one talking in his pocket.
That part, which was the one of her just saying hello, and you can't really decipher who she was talking to.
It never
but-
stopped.
So Hicks, Maria, and the Jinx went poof. So what was left in the middle of the campsite was Cassius, Ethan, and Fret. What are you three doing?
Searching the campsite.
Like the moment this group disappears.
What the flip?
So they hold hands in a circle and they teleport away with Hicks and Maria.
Brett's
The,
gonna come
the
out.
wind settles down with a couple of leaves that came off the trees, and all that's left is their campsite, your campsite, and another one that was left over prior to you.
Brett's gonna come out, and the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna start hovering. He's gonna look at Cassius and Ethan. We need to go and find them.
Find who?
Maria and Hicks. We have to go and find them.
Yeah, find who? How the fucking who are you even talking
How are
about?
we gonna find them?
They're going back to the circus, and he is visibly like anxious from just mentioning it.
Ethan,
Maria told us not to.
Ethan, give me an investigation check if you're checking the campsite, and based on your roll, I'll ask you what you're looking for and tell you if it's there.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
Natural one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. You look. You see trees, green, and a little bit of smoke, and the smoke
It
is
sure
absolutely
a
fascinating.
campsite.
The
It
smoke is
doesn't
absolutely
matter.
fascinating. You've never seen smoke quite like it.
It doesn't matter if she told us not to. We have to go and find them.
Is she in danger?
They could be in danger.
Oh, they could be in danger.
Jacques a dangerous man. There's no
Hmm.
telling what he'll do, especially since Maria broke her contract by leaving the circus.
Well, that's not.
And
How
Well,
would we even get there?
Do you know where the circus is at?
I don't think I was there when, or no, I was there.
You were
when-
there.
Okay. If I remember correctly,
Give me an intelligence or a survival, your choice.
I think they said the circus was to the south.
Well, intelligence would be to determine, because it's a traveling circus. So intelligence would be you digging into your brain and trying to determine where they would have gone from the point where you left after all this time passed. Survival would just be able to.
Didn't we hear them underground?
We did.
Yeah.
You didn't hear them.
No, you didn't hear them, but yes, the group relatively the whole group heard that George had gone to the south, heard them above ground, turned around and went back. The direction was there, yes. She did tell the group that it was to the south. But the intelligence check, Fret, is to see if you know where their next step was after all this time. The survival is just to really pinpoint what direction would be best to go. So it's your choice what you're rolling.
I'll do intelligence
Okay.
because my intelligence is better. 19.
19.
19.
You know that it at this point it has only been roughly 2 weeks since you left the circus. It really hasn't been that long
Longer than that.
for them.
Because Fred was with me for a while
That is
before
true.
before we went to
Yeah.
Kloofenton.
Did Maria leave last, or did you guys leave at the same time?
I left last.
You left
so,
last.
Yeah.
Above table, so that everyone has just a general idea. Fret was randomly kidnapped by the Shadow Man,
Shadow Man. yeah.
and I plotted an escape and
Yeah.
left.
So I think it's been roughly about 2 weeks since Maria got out of the circus.
About
2 weeks.
2 weeks to a month.
Yeah. For Fred, it's been a little bit longer than that. You know that Jacques had grand plans of moving the circus to a much bigger city.
Kloofenton.
The only one that you know of in any general direction to where you were is Gloofenton. Either Gloofenton or Amon. Those are the two.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Well,
But those are huge distances.
it also hasn't been that long since we last heard the circus. So
According to
naturally, if
George, it
we
was still to the south. But what direction are they?
backtrack.
What direction were they going? Is the other part. Because coming from the south, they could go to Gloofenton or they could go to Amon, and there's literally 21 days between the two. So just because she heard it coming from the south, with a 19, his plans of moving to Gloofenton were grander, but Amon was on the table. So you just got to
Gloofenton
kind
would
of.
make a lot more sense given given Jacques' history.
But then you
There's
also
more
have to
money to be
consider. But then you also have to consider, would the news of all the damage done hit him and change his mind?
Yeah, with the
Would the
Yeah.
news of all the damage that was done there have gotten to him and caused him to change direction? So it's up to you where you think they're going.
Hmm. Even if I was to try and scout up in the sky, I doubt I would be able to see anything.
Yeah, because we just kind of went.
And if that giant's still hanging around, I don't want to draw his attention. I mean, I am extraordinarily tiny.
I mean, as far
Finn's
as you know, he went to the south out of eye and earshot following Hicks's illusion. And it doesn't wear off.
So if we go to the south, then there's a chance that we run into him.
So you have three choices.
But
You
that's
head to the
also
south.
last known location.
You head to the south to try and hit him head on, or you try and head him off at one of the two targets. Basically, three choices. With a 19 intelligence, you're able to know that that's the triangle. You're able to know that it's in that triangle somewhere. Is where he's going, where he is, and where he's going.
Then I would say probably the best course of action would be we could always aim closer towards Iman. And then if the circus is going towards Iman, we'll converge on them. And even if they still decide to go towards Gloofenton, and we realize that, we can try to get them
Skitter that way.
come up from the back and take a more stealthy approach about it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna leave a message for George.
How?
He's gonna carve into the big tree.
Okay. What are you writing?
He's gonna write heading for carnival, friends taken.
Give me a dex check. I want to just to see how well you carve this in. Give me a dex check. I want to see how well the bark takes to your carving.
17.
Okay. So in your eyes and your handwriting, it is beautiful in there. There's certain parts where the bark kind of like broke as you were trying to carve a letter. So like an R looks a little wider than it should, but in retrospect, it says exactly what you want it to say.
Cool.
Trying to find carnival, friends taken with a giant dick under it.
Yeah,
You got to put the penis somewhere.
absolutely.
Jacques' penis.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So you guys pack up your things and continue. Are you continuing on the main path toward Iman? Or are you going to turn a little bit to the south?
A little bit to the south.
And start going into the thick of it, which would be the woods. So either you're heading completely east toward Amon to head them off somewhere and staying on the path that is kind of carved out for you, or you're going to turn a little bit to the south and head into the thick woods and try to head them off that way. So it's rough terrain or not. Which way are you going?
I think the best option is we could stay on the path so that we don't risk like exhausting ourselves or hurting ourselves trying to go through the rough terrain.
Okay.
But possibility of diving into the woods if need be.
I mean, there is that option.
As
If
Maria's
we
voice
pass-
rings in the back of your head, don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. No more bugs.
Don't be stupid, Fred.
But I like bugs.
Don't be
No more
stupid, Fred.
bugs.
It's literally like a broken tape recorder. Don't be stupid, Fred. Don't be stupid, Fred. Just over and over and over again in different tones.
It's what is the character from Five Nights at Freddy's? The one that goes, "How unfortunate."
JJ.
There you go.
Just that consistently.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid now.
Yep. Yep. It just different tones from angry to confused to like to annoyed to, you know, overly
Let's
happy
take
for
yours
no
and the
reason.
circus together. We should know what's going on by now.
So as you three gather your things and you agree to stay just on the path and you begin to walk, you exit through so remember it was a huge like 30-foot hollowed out flat ground circle, which was the campsite. As you re-enter the path, the thick woods are on both sides, and you now have that once again thick canopy that just covers everything, makes it all look like nighttime all day long. All three canopies working congruently with each other. It's about 50 feet in. It literally looks like that scene in Lord of the Rings where he's walking on the path, and as you guys aren't moving, the path is moving toward you. Everything just starts to kind of like close up and move toward you. But it's the creepiness of it. It's not like a magical essence or anything. It's just the fact that as soon as you walk in, the night starts to take over again. And as you're walking on the path, it literally looks at a distance like an optical illusion, like it's starting to narrow because of the thick trees and how the canopies are going and how the branches are all kind of starting to coil into each other again. So it's literally like that scene as you guys are walking in, you're looking around, and it's like everything just kind of narrows in and becomes just like not really rough terrain, but you are walking over branches and underneath branches and around branches. And sometimes you have to move a branch and then squeeze through a branch and a tree. Sometimes you have to lift a branch up and crawl underneath it. Sometimes you have to step on a branch and crawl over it. So it's literally like, being a kid in the woods again. You're climbing over shit, and there's rocks protruding out. Some of them have like spiked tips on it. Literally like the friggin' the rock in Lion King, how it's like carved like that. So there are rocks like that just come out of the tree line and just form weird T's into the pathway that you either have to climb over or go under. And there's a really weird like wind gust that continues to come from the east as if it's trying to push you back out of the path to go back into the campsite. Not something you have to roll against, but it's definitely feels like the wind is entering into the canopy somewhere and funneling through the pathway. So like leaves and dirt and sand and occasionally there's
Kinda like
actually
a natural wind tunnel.
yes, and occasionally it is strong enough to push like little creatures, like a squirrel flies by and bugs fly by.
Bugs?
I
Um,
grab his by his tail.
Broken branches fly by, leaves fly by, like shit gets in your eyes where you guys literally have to take your canteens and pour water into your eyeballs. Ethan, you feel right at home here. With all this
Nice.
wind, with all this sand in the air, you're like, what's the problem, guys? You
Can I
literally
collect it into me?
well, it's it's kind of like Sandman.
Yeah.
So as you're walking, it just naturally it either
Yeah.
goes right through you like your Swiss cheese, or if it's actually sand, it just connects to you. If it's dirt or
Nice.
branches, it just passes right through. And you discover something new about yourself as you're walking through. You see Cassius and even Fret like having to shield their eyes at sometimes. Again, use canteens to wash their eyes out like eye drops. You naturally put a sand film over your irises
Oh.
that you can still see through. Just something new you discovered about yourself as you're going through. Your eyes are open and you just see like a film.
Can I
Oh,
like
pretty dope.
take parts of my body and make like hats for them?
Uh,
Why?
I mean, he can.
So it covers the sand out of their eyes.
I stopped asking questions a long time ago.
I mean, he can. I don't see why not. It's
Giving
listen.
Frog a hat.
It's not the weirdest question you guys have asked me. So that's not that. I'm trying to think of like what role to. I think that would just be a dexterity check, to be honest.
Why a hat? Why not glasses? Like if it's
Well, glasses.
what's a hat gonna do? What's
Well,
sand in his
they're
eyes?
they're not going to see through sand lenses. So
Right.
the goggles would be useless.
What's a hat gonna do?
Well, the brim would. I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Make a hat with
I mean,
a brim. Yeah.
I could also ride on Cassius's head and use my wing to kind of shield his eyes.
16.
I mean, you make them well enough. I mean, they are sand, so
Well, these ones would be made out of clay.
even still, they are just like slowly being withered away by the sand coming through the air.
He
And
just puts it on their head and it just
You know.
instantly just disintegrates.
it's just
Like-
very, very, very slowly disintegrating. Pieces falling down and just being pushed off their head. But it does work for a little bit at least. I would say with a 16, you give them hats with brims made from your own material that last maybe an hour, and then
I'll take it.
they're completely gone.
Hey guys,
then
I
they're
made
just-
this with my skin.
then they're just I made
Hey, stop going into the direction of Ed Gein. We don't
Hey. I made this with love, literally.
Flesh hat.
I think my
Mother?
heart's in this one. I'm not sure though. I think this one has my spleen. Here you go.
It's okay. We don't need those anyway.
I don't even know what those do. Hey, you're literally sitting on my stuff. Get out of here. Got your fucking ass on my phone screen. Okay. So,
Giggity.
yes.
Butt dial.
So you guys have been traveling through here, and it doesn't get any better. Like everything that I've described with the jagged rocks and the twisty branches and not really rough terrain, but the acrobatics to get over and under. You're traveling through here hour and a half, 2 hours. It doesn't stop. It doesn't clear up. The path just continues to go and go and go and go. The only thing that changes in that amount of time is the strength of the wind coming through the tunnel. It's getting stronger. Slowly but surely. Pretty much and when I say slow, it's like every half an hour of constant travel, it goes up a little bit, just barely enough to feel it. After 2 hours, it's getting to the point where you've got to put the arm up and like start pushing your way through. There is a resistance to this wind. It's either
Do
the
I have
wind-
any problem?
Yes. You
Okay.
start to have a problem, yes. You start to have a very unique problem where it's not you're trying to muscle your way through, it's your body starting to give way, starting to slowly disintegrate just like the hats you created. You have a different kind of problem. Fret is having trouble flying to the point where you would have to perch on Cassius. Your
I
wings
have
are not going to work
suction
in here.
cups.
That part. Right to the forehead.
He's just like, hi,
Yep.
Cassius.
Hi. But yes,
Look,
you
I
have
can do some facial
you have
hair.
that kind of unique problem where you put your arm in front of your face and you start just seeing the pieces of you kind of pushing off. We are going to redirect the camera to Maria and Hicks. Well, you guys, if you three want to like off camera discuss in Discord what you want to do, because you guys would be discussing what the hell you want to do, go ahead and do it there. That way, when we come back to you, you already know what you're doing, where you're going, that kind of shit, while I talk to these guys. So the two of you blink and you're in a different spot. Neither of you have ever experienced this phenomenon before. You touch hands with these weird people, you blink, and you're no longer in the thick woods with the clearing. You are now standing on a deep purple carpet, a long carpet, like the kind of carpet that you would roll out for royals. And it quite literally rolled out. At one end of it, it is flat against the floor, and on the other end of it, you can see that the carpet was too long and not cut properly. And it's literally rolled up, sitting against the wall. Right as you guys appear, Hicks and Maria, you guys are positioned to the point where right behind you is a set of stairs. As you land, your heels, the very, very back of your heels, probably an inch or two of your heel, you feel no floor. Just you drop and it's, oh. If you weren't holding hands with the group, you'd fall. Almost like they appeared there on purpose to see if you could keep your balance. Thankfully, you were holding hands, so there's no issue. But you do immediately feel that air beneath your heels. And as you're looking around the room, there's nothing in here. It is a giant purple carpet that someone fucked up the measurements on. And then it is just like stone gray flooring in a dark, non-lit room with just shadows from the walls going into the room to shade certain parts of it. The staircase behind you, where if you look down, it goes so far down you can't even see the end of it. There's no door. It doesn't look like there's any windows around. Like, where the hell are you guys? Maria, you immediately know where you are.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately know where you are. This is actually Jacques' private quarters. Nothing is as it seems in here. It looks empty. It's not.
No, of course it's not.
So you guys appear. You kind of get your balance, just like literally taking a half step forward so that you're no longer partially on air. looking around. You can't see down the bottom of the staircase. There's shadows everywhere. It's gray walls, it's gray ceiling, it's gray flooring, and then just this random purple carpet. As the Jinx let go of hands and they separate, you have Onyx and his right hand man on the right. And the carpet's only 5 feet wide. And then it rolls out probably about 30 feet. And I mean, Hicks, you would actually know this because of your travels. It literally looks like this carpet was about 100 feet long and they only needed 30. So the rest of it is just rolled up into this
Singed.
big pile. It wasn't cut.
Yep.
It was just. So you've got Onyx and his right hand man on the right side. 5 feet is the other three in the group, and they just stand at attention. They put their swords into the ground, and they just stand there. They have their helmets on one side. They've got the swords pierced into the ground, and they're just staring at each other. What do you do?
So you guys can just do that? Just teleport? That's what you just left all your shit back there too. You just left it. Nobody's gonna go back and make sure that anything's gonna get stolen. All right, cool. That's cool. I guess you could have that confidence.
Maria's gonna look to Hicks, and I'm like, 5 pieces of gold says that Ethan's gone through it already.
I 100% agree, and I'm pretty sure Fret's gonna be eating all their food.
Not necessarily, as long as he's not stupid and doesn't eat anything he's not supposed to.
You guys don't have bugs in your like belongings, right?
There's no response. They are literally stone cold face staring at each other.
It's your shit. I don't give a fuck.
Maria, with your natural 20 intelligence, I'm also going to roll that over to this moment because from that moment to this moment was literally like 60 seconds. You also know that the Jinx, as soon as they go to attention, turn to stone.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
not gonna respond.
but do they physically turn to stone? Like look wise? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
So as you're talking to them, Hicks, you're
just
getting
turn-
your sentences out, and it's like it slowly starts to dawn on you, like, hold on, he's grayer than he was before.
Okay. Wow.
And then Maria's gonna lean over and just quietly whisper, but I'm gonna make sure you can hear it. Yeah, they're not gonna respond.
Yeah.
Good
Fucking
luck, though.
rude. But
So what do you-
why do they turn to stone? Are they not people?
It's just what they do.
That
It's what
part,
they're hired to do.
that part, no one's ever been able to figure out. That is a huge mystery.
It's just what they do. No one really knows. No one really knows if they can hear you either. No one's really tested that theory either.
Interesting. So I guess we just leave.
What do you do?
Maria is gonna begrudgingly clear her throat, throw her arms up. Can come up now. Don't have to hide.
The 70 feet of rolled up carpet starts to move, and you literally like in the fruit roll up commercials or a frog's tongue cartoon style, just very quickly starts to roll the other 30 feet up. Just starts to roll it up, and as the whole 100-foot bundle is now together, it starts to shift and turn silky and soft, and then it goes down into a little like balloon shape on the ground.
Maria's gonna roll her eyes.
And from it you see a humanoid figure stand up from it, wearing a a made to fit but tight, almost like showboating, but nothing to showboat suit. Deep purple suit. Thick black tie. Perfect Windsor knot. You see a gentleman standing about 6'4". He has a widow's peak, jet black hair, pulled tight to the back, braided it's pulled tight to the back in a ponytail, but then braided very, very tightly all the way down to his waistline, which you know because it's actually draped over his shoulder, like a fancy person. So it's pulled tight, but you can see the braid draped over the shoulder, like he's a lion displaying the tail. Behind on his shoulders, you can see I don't even know what these are called, but they're the lifted shoulder pads,
Caplets.
but they're the fancy ones like the royals wear.
Balders.
Caplets.
Those things. Okay, whatever they're called. Attached to that, you see a deep red cape that also goes all the way down to his ankles. He's wearing, I mean, I call them hooker boots, but he's wearing like calf-high boots tied very, very tightly to his leg, with 2-inch platforms, which actually makes him 6'6", just because of his boots. He's carrying a long black cane that's curved at the end of it, and he just has his arms crossed. And no, I'm not going to imitate a French accent because I will suck at it and people will hate me. I'm not going to do it.
It's
You just gotta
okay.
say-
He's
you
not
just gotta say,
actually
"Oui, oui."
French.
Oui, oui. Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
He's not actually French.
Fun
But he-
fact.
He
He's a mother faker.
So he's not carrying the cane in his hand, but you do see that he has the cane with like the Christmas candy cane curve at the end. It's jet black. On the very tip of it, the part that would touch the ground is about a 1/2-inch silver disc. And it is on his right side on the hip. No weapons visible other than the cane. And he's just crossing his arms. He has a what looks like a feather pen sticking out of the right side of his mouth, but is lit with a trail of smoke going. And you see on his middle finger and his pointer finger of his left hand 2 rings, 2 silver rings. One of them has a red ruby, one of them has a green emerald. And then on his hand, you can see the tattoo of, ironically, a stone statue that just very, very beautifully drawn goes from his knuckles all the way down to about mid-arm, and then that's where his suit starts. So you can see to about here on each arm. Then that's where the deep skin-tight purple suit starts. And you thought you could hide from me forever.
Who said I was hiding?
You also see no irises. None. Like, he looks human, but there's no irises. He also has like thick Burt Reynolds eyebrows, but they're very well kempt. He just never cut them in half or shaved them down. They're very, very well kempt. They're not like out like this, but they're very thick on his head above his eyes. And then his eyes actually look small and beady and no irises at all. And he's got he doesn't have like the normal, half mustache and a goatee. He's got a full beard on him, but it is recently shaved, but you can see remnants of it. I hope I'm not destroying your character.
He's got a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, that part.
Nope.
I hope I'm not destroying your character.
Nope.
I thought very, very long about what I wanted this guy to look like, so I hope I'm not doing him injustice.
No.
That's exactly how I imagined him to look like? Just this pompous asshole.
Rich pretends to be a rich
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So he just, and it's very, very thin. It's literally like a feather pen. It's kind of like if you pull that ink out of a normal pen, that's how thin it is. But as he breathes in and he blows out, it is this huge plume of just deep gray smoke that eventually like just consumes the room and then obviously dissipates, but you're not seeing or feeling any ventilation. There's no windows. So as he blows this plume out, it's just naturally getting bigger and moving along the room. And he just and makes it blow into the corner somewhere. It just starts bouncing off the walls in one of the corners and lifts off the floor. So the rug is gone. Now it's just completely gray room. There's no remnants of it on the floor. Yeah. You thought you could hide from me forever, huh?
Who said I was hiding?
And who might you be?
Or the fact
Yeah,
that he was
that's
just
none of your
He was just a
concern.
carpet like 2 seconds ago.
He looked like a carpet 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, like why? Like you just you literally just let people walk all over you? Like what is the purpose of that?
Circus tricks. I'm talking above table.
Yeah.
Circus tricks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all party tricks.
Yeah. No, but
It's all for show.
Hicks is just very confused. Like out of everything you could have pretended to be a carpet? Like anyways.
Make fun of him harder, bro.
Yeah. So are you saying all this out loud or are you just
Oh
laughing?
yeah,
internally?
100%.
Okay.
Like I'm 100%
Just
like
casually kink shaming him.
So
Kink shaming is fucking wild.
so it literally looks like his one figure grows out to be multiple. You know, like when you do that cutout in that paper and then you pull it out and it's a
Paper
bunch of them.
dolls.
Yeah, and you do that for Christmas, right? So that's quite literally what it looks like he does. He takes one step and he just do, and just a bunch of him appear. And then all of a sudden the back one catches up to the front one. And before you know it, he's standing right in front of you.
like in what was it, Chronicles of Riddick?
Kind of, yeah. Just
Yeah.
But you literally see the teleporting happen, but before you can
Yeah.
even react, he's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Again. Who are you? And he blows another plume of smoke that you can't even see through, and it just consumes your face.
Calm down, Absalom.
Fucking rude. I can see why you don't like him, Maria.
Maria's just gonna make eye contact with Hicks and just welcome to my life.
Well, considering I sent for you and not him, you will not be needed here. And he kind of flicks his other hand. I need a charisma saving throw from you, Mr. Hicks.
Is it a charm?
It is not.
I can't be charmed.
It is not a charm.
Oh, right.
Good for asking though.
Charisma saving throw. Oof.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's gonna be probably a fail. 12.
So, Maria, Hicks, you would have no knowledge of this, unfortunately, but Maria, right in front of you, you see this once demeaning looking figure that you called Hicks turn into a toy monkey with the brass.
Get polymorphed.
Yep.
Unhand him.
And you literally just like, he picks Toy Hicks up and winds him up, puts him on the floor and lets him dance down the set of stairs.
Oi!
You and I have business to discuss, and I did
Fine,
not
but
need
you bring
interference.
him back and you make him normal.
You know what the consequences are if you do not just zip. I need a charisma saving throw from you.
Of course you do.
This guy's a dick.
Yep.
That is the way that I designed him.
You designed him.
Ooh, hey, come on. Come on. Take the fight off camera, guys.
You sure the viewers don't want to see it?
Tyler,
the
you're
man.
gonna lose. But we don't need to see it. What was the save?
15.
That is a fail. Your lips turn into a zipper, and he zips them shut.
Zip it A.
So, Maria, you and I are going to have a conversation off screen while I'm playing with these guys.
Heard.
Hicks, you
I'm gonna
reach.
grab a beer.
Nope, you reach the
Oh,
bottom of
okay.
the. You reach the bottom of the stairs as a toy, and then Cassius, Ethan, and Fret. As you guys are making your way, first of all, I want to hear what you guys were doing. I don't
We
want
were
to
gonna
undercut that.
go. Yeah, we were gonna cut south.
Yeah, just
Cut
to the
straight
trees.
through.
Yeah.
Cut south. Try
Because
to
it's-
avoid the wind.
It's
Okay.
too strong for us to keep pushing forward.
Okay, but are you angling to the south, or are you like cutting straight 90 degrees going south?
That one.
Or are you going into the tree line to avoid the pathway and then going east again? Like, are you going south, or are you cutting in and going east still through the woods? Are you just trying to get off the path, or are you making a new one? That's what I'm asking. Are you going south, or are you just cutting in and continuing to go east?
I would say straight south.
Yeah, me too.
Gonna turn
yeah.
south and go? Okay.
Straight
Just
south.
just completely get off the pathway and go straight south. Okay. So as you guys make that decision and you turn in, as soon as you enter into the tree line, you hear ting 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 ting. As a toy monkey is making its way toward you, just very, very rapidly jumping on and off the ground and hitting those cymbals together and making a shitload of noise, just with this creepy smile and these giant eyes and this little hat, clearly a toy, just coming through the woods at you. As soon as you guys turn left and enter the tree line, that is what you see and hear coming at you. What do you do?
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, kill it with fire.
Fret would Fret recognize who this came from?
Give me an Arcana or an Intelligence. Pick one.
I was gonna say Ethan's gonna pick it up anyway.
They're both a +1, so I'll do Arcana. 7.
No. Just looks like a toy.
Can I do an Arcana?
Sure.
That is going to be a 23.
You do recognize that it's polymorph. Immediately.
What is this? What does this toy look like again?
It looks like
explain
It's
what
a symbol monkey.
literally just a toy monkey that has the two symbols that's constantly
I got
doing
it, I
this,
got
and it's
it.
got the large eyes and
I'm gonna
the
be like-
top hat, and it's just kind of rocking back and forth and ting 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 ting
Is
ting.
Fret suction cup to my shoulder right now?
Yes.
I am.
Hey Fret,
Yeah.
does that look like something that would come from a circus?
It looks like a toy to me.
It's not a toy. It's
Pretty sure that's a toy.
there. It's been polymorphed. I don't know who it is, but that is not a real toy.
I'm a real boy.
Um, I'm not a high enough level, but would I don't want to metagame, so I'm gonna ask if you'll let me roll a history or something. If Cassius would have like heard something about how polymorph works.
Yeah, roll a
And
history.
like
Absolutely.
because what I'm wanting to do is I want to because I above board I know that if I hit something that's in polymorph and bring it below the HP, it'll just revert back to its normal state.
Mhm.
But I want to know if
Cassius
will be
know.
like, okay, if I just like hit this with
Yep.
the stick or something.
Make a history with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because you are still a low level, even though you go to a school of magic, it is a very powerful spell.
Mhm.
Maria, I have started the
Uh,
conversation. in your channel.
I just saw it.
12.
You've heard it, but the how to use it, how to dispel it, you know, a high enough to spell would work, but that's about as far as it goes.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll pick up the toy and I'll just kind of like mess around and look at it. Like,
It has a very like large gold bow on the back of it, like large, like the toy is probably only about like 9 inches tall, and the bow on the
Mhm.
back that you would twist to make it go is half its size. It is a giant bow, and you can actually see initials written in it. It says JP.
Jacques' penis.
And yes, Fret, you recognize the signature immediately. Soon as he turns it around and looks at it and sees the bow, you recognize the signature. It's Jock.
That's from Jacques. That's from him.
This is
So we got a
and
gift.
Fret, this is either a toy that is meant to go boom, or it is something else entirely.
I am currently playing with it in my hand and you're on my shoulder.
So
So, Cassius, as you are like spinning it around and just like trying to learn, like look at the mechanics of it and trying to figure out like what is this? Is this actually a toy? Is this polymorph? As you're actually like gliding your fingers across it, the clothes feel like clothes. It is a plastic toy. The symbols are metal, but it feels like clothes. It feels like skin. It feels like hair.
Not touching my butt.
Mm.
Like it feels like it could
Not a
be an
Muppet, not a Muppet.
actual. It feels like it could be an actual monkey, but it is made to look plastic.
So I don't want to alarm either of you. This can go one of two ways. It's either somebody or something that could potentially explode.
Well,
Put it in the bag.
hold on. If I'm leaning more towards it being somebody because I know that a polymorph spell is on this thing. Does polymorph work on inanimate objects?
Make a history. I'll give you another one with disadvantage. Maria, we're gonna shift it to just you and me on camera in a minute.
Okay. I will
17.
wait.
That roll is high enough to where no, it does not work on inanimate objects.
Okay.
It only works
So
on living.
I think we're safe, Fred. This thing, it has the polymorph spell on it. I don't know exactly how it works. But I do know that you can only do it on something that is living and not an explosive. But I don't know who this is.
But it is
Well,
why it's here.
I'm just
Who
gonna start
are
yelling
you?
at it. I'm
Who
just gonna
are
start
you?
yelling at it.
Who are you?
Just
He just looks at it with his
Oh my-
Batman voice. Where is she?
I immediately think of Darla and who are you?
Yeah.
Why are you sleeping?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
in
probably
Finding Nemo, yeah.
some person who deserved to be
Yes.
turned into a doll.
Um,
And I'm just gonna give a wet willy to the doll.
By the way, Hicks, you can hear and feel everything.
Yeah.
That's the funny part
Stop
about
touching my
polymorph.
butt.
Is even though you are a silenced toy, you can hear and feel all of it.
Y'all seen
If
Finding
only
Nemo,
you could
right?
just take this symbol and go smash.
It's like I'm Darla.
That's what she was just saying.
And I'm just like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that's
That's-
what you're saying.
That's what
Sorry.
Maria was just
I'm trying
saying.
to steal your joke. I'm not trying to. I'm
Why are
sorry.
you sleeping? Yeah.
It's
Play
like,
with
who are
me.
you? Why are you sleeping?
Yep. That's just what she was saying. That's funny as hell. Who are you?
Great minds think alike, Cassius. It's okay.
Exactly.
I sent the
I know,
video and the
I know you guys were
reference
afraid
photos.
that this monkey was gonna explode, but when I get out of this, I'm blowing all of you up.
When I get out of here, I swear to God.
Thunderclap!
Thunder.
That's just where my brain goes. I'm exploding all of you. Thunderclap! Boom.
Yes.
Did y'all like the symbols? How about this one?
All right, so we're gonna shift the camera real quick to Miss Maria. Once
Right.
again, go ahead and discuss what you're gonna do with the toy and how, like, are you gonna take it with you? Whatever you're going to do from here. I do know that you guys are gonna continue going through the woods. That part is easy to know, but like how you're gonna progress from here while I shift to Maria.
Right back.
Okay. How dare you?
Unacceptable!
All right. So he
Someone
removed.
just commented.
Yes, that was Christian.
Oh, okay.
Him
I
and
was
Corey.
doing a what?
Him and Corey both just took off because they suck. They're going to the bathroom.
No.
All right. So he very gently and physically, mind you, not from a distance like he normally does, but he takes his springy fingers. Mind you, this guy, when I told you that he's wearing a made to fit skin tight suit that's made to show stuff off, but
Mhm.
showboating because he doesn't have anything to show off. You know that he's 6'4", but he's very spindly, thin arms, narrow shoulders, thin legs, like all the way down. There's no muscle to this guy. There's no meat to this guy. He's a beanpole.
Exactly.
So there's no reason for him to wear a skin tight muscle suit when he doesn't have muscle to show. But his fingers are also kind of the same. Like this guy by definition is human, but he's got longer than normal fingers. And he literally he takes his because he's always hiccup.
Yeah, she's trying to get onto a shelving unit that is a little too tall for her.
Got you.
So I'm like,
So as
it's okay, we got her.
as the fancy man that he is, he never does things the way normal people do it. So he takes his
No,
ring
never.
he takes his ring finger and his thumb instead of just doing it this way, and physically reaches for the zipper. Zzz. Thank you. I will blow my
So-
smoke this way for you as to show my appreciation.
Hmm. What a gentleman.
You went on mute?
So,
Oh no, we couldn't even hear you.
Yeah,
Couldn't even
just
hear you.
roughing
Yeah, no, I heard, yeah, I could tell.
it.
So please, you must have questions. So before I begin with my part, I will open the floor, and the floor underneath you literally opens. And both of you drop in. And he's just calm. Arms still folded. Taking, and you notice as he's smoking the pen, it's not going down. It's not lessening at all. Staying the same length. He's blowing the same big plumes of smoke. But now as you fall into this room, it's circular in nature, but it has like a Willy Wonka vibe when the guys are taking the boat through the tunnel. It has a very Willy Wonka vibe. Like as you guys are falling down, you just see a bunch of like colors and different shapes that are just going in two different directions that are crashing into each other and exploding like fireworks. And then you see images of your parents and you as a child just kind of like flash across it. And then images of just your dad, and then images of just your mom, and then images of just you. And they're all like pleasant, you know, they're kind of off-putting because it's a giant
I know
face.
exactly. I know exactly what he's doing.
It's a giant face on a screen that shouldn't be there, right? And then after what feels like only a couple of seconds, it goes black. And then there are what seems like 1,000 candles that light up at the same time. and just brighten the whole damn room. And you see a like a king size canopy bed with the same purple curtains that are going over windows that are drawn to close the windows to keep the light out. But for some reason, he's got candles in every square inch of his walls, from the left of the bed going all the way around the room to the right of the bed, and nothing on the bed, but just candles light up the room. And then they go out. And he lifts his hands, and the curtains lift up, and all the natural light pours in. You're in his room.
Gross.
Ew.
And that was just my response. Gross.
He
Yeah, no, that's icky.
you see him put the pen into a pocket that you didn't realize was there. And then on the part that he was smoking from blooms a purple flower. And then he claps his hands, and you see two doves that were statues at the foot of his bed stand up and turn into people,
Oh, that's creepy.
walk over to a table and pick up a bottle of nondescript dark alcohol, pour it into 2 glasses, and bring it over. And he takes his, and he takes yours, and he hands it to you. Care for a drink? Or would you prefer something lighter? And he turns it into water.
I'm content, thanks.
Suit yourself. Turns it back into the alcohol, drinks both glasses.
She'll just roll her eyes and be like, typical. Not, she won't say it, but like her facial expression will just.
And flaps his hands like he's going to put the cups down on a table that's not there. And they just float back to the table that they were brought from. The 2 people go back to the foot of the bed, crouch down, turn back into stone doves. So, questions. And as he flicks his finger, the table that is right next to both of you warps itself into a chair and pushes itself under your legs to sit you down. As he then sits down, and a flower pot that was literally on the floor transforms into a chair, and he sits down. It's all trickery with this guy. I love this fucking guy. I think he's gonna be my
showboating.
favorite. I think he's gonna be my favorite NPC that
The
I've
world
ever.
is a stage.
So,
The world is
questions.
his stage.
Why am I here?
I told you why you're here.
And she'll,
About
and
your
she'll
parents.
just, well, she'll just put on like a very bratty grin. Okay.
Specifically, your father and your mother's worry about your father. She's
Worry.
not holding up her end of the deal because he is ill. And our deal is being threatened. So, do I fix your mother?
Ill in what way?
He has been bedridden for the past couple of days. Paler in complexion. Maybe he caught something, I'm not sure. But I am a man of many options. However, when it cuts into my bottom line, my options narrow. So I have come up with 2. And I'm going to present them to you and see what you think. I can fix your mother, or I can fix your father. Both options help me. Which one would help you?
She's gonna lean over and she's gonna put her elbows on her knees, obviously flashing a bit of her business.
Mm-mm. Proper. He sits you back up. We will have none of that here.
Evil.
But please continue.
And I suggest a third option.
I'm all ears. And you see his ears literally grow.
Mm.
I love this fucking guy. I love him so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for creating this guy. I love this fucking guy so much.
The third option is you're gonna take me to go see them before I make a decision.
Is that such a good idea? It's been so long. It might be awkward.
It's either that or I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit here.
Are you sure you don't have an anger toward them? And he snaps his fingers, and you start seeing flashes of images of your like trauma-filled childhood of the neglect and the abuse and the abandonment and just everything that your parents did. Like basically blocking out 50% of what actually happened, which was the good stuff, just flashing all of the bad shit in front of your face.
All of the negativity
Yep.
because we were poor and we were
Yep.
merchants and we were gypsies.
Yep.
So we obviously went through some hardship.
Of your father literally being like beaten by the guard because he tried to steal food to feed you, and just everything, all the bad shit. Just flashes it.
She's gonna close her eyes and hold up her hand. Deal?
Very well.
I can't make an educated decision like a young lady should if I don't have all pieces of the puzzle. So the least that you can do for me is at least let me go see them and see what's going on from my own eyes and my own conscience.
Make a persuasion check or a deception, depending on which way you're going.
More or less, she's not really trying to do either. She actually just wants to know the whole story.
Okay. But are you trying to persuade him to listen to you or deceive him into listening to you? Or do you just hope that he will?
Probably persuade, considering I'm the one who
Okay.
is bringing him all the money and it's my contract that's quote unquote at stake.
Roll it with advantage.
Heard.
See, compelling arguments lead to better rolls.
That's a 19.
Hell yeah.
Agreed. However, it would be rude as guests to not bring at least something. And he opens his hand, and a cheese and meat platter vegetable just on a flat silver tray. And this is like pure silver. This would this would fetch a hefty dime if you were to sell it. One of those like 12-inch meat and cheese and veggie platters, just, and then
Carcucci.
he flicks his finger like this, and you see one of those nondescript bottles of alcohol start floating over to him, and it turns into the fanciest silver and gold lace trimmed bottle of wine you've ever seen. Filled right to the brim, and he grabs it. Shall we?
She'll take a deep breath and just deeply exhale.
And as you exhale, you are now sitting in the living room of your parents' house. And we're going to turn back to you guys. What are you doing?
Put the toy in my bag.
Monkey.
Okay.
Ting ting
I will
ting
put the
ting
mo-
ting ting ting
put the
ting
monkey
ting
in his bag.
ting 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 ting.
Put the monkey in
Is
the
this
bag.
just a regular bag?
Yeah, it's just my backpack.
Just sit there and start just clanging in the
Okay.
bag.
Yeah, you put him
nonstop.
in the bag. You're just in the bag now, Hicks. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I closed the bag.
Um,
By
what
the end of
is-
this campaign, everyone's gonna be in my bag at least
what's
once.
your con modifier, Hicks?
Excuse me.
+3.
+3. So you can survive 4 minutes in this bag
Why?
because it's like drowning. If he zipped it shut, he took all your air.
But if he's polymorphed into a toy,
It's still him.
He
Yeah, but
technically
but
doesn't breathe
if it's
properly.
That's
if it's
true.
a fabric bag, it still gets air in it, even if it's
That
It
is
still
true as
gets
well.
air. There's still technically pockets in the weaving of the bag.
Hey,
it-
fine. You don't want my cheese dick way of coming back to normal. We'll do it your way. No, it's fine. You
Yeah,
are
I'm
right
just-
though. No, you are right though. I'm not. You are right though. So yes, you
I
go
was
in there
being
and just
politically correct.
ting 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 ting. You guys are going to notice though, as you put him into your bag, you have so much crap in your bag that he opens the symbols and closes them, and then he can't move. So it's just ting.
thank God.
Shut the fuck up.
Can I just fucking burst into flames? Can my anger just overcome this spell, and then I just set everything on fire?
Ah,
Like the
no.
monkey's just like shaking with rage right now.
Yep, not quite there yet, but at a certain level, yes, you'll be able to spontaneously combust. I'll probably add that as a thing to your character. Willing, not unwilling.
Brett's just gonna climb into the bag and start staring at the monkey. Just tell me what you know, monkey. Tell me what you
I
know.
mean, you
Brett,
know,
get out of my backpack.
so he knows that it's polymorphed. Cassius knows it's polymorphed. You know it came from Jacques. That's as much as you guys have been able to gather so far.
Could be anyone.
It could be any
could-
sink
Could be anything. Could
that
even
is
be a boat.
living.
It could be a boat. It could be Gladys.
Fuck, I hope
Oh
so.
shit.
The
I've
snot
heard
rocket
spaceship
came back.
Lois.
I
Lois.
fucking hope so.
Please.
Mystery box could be anything. Could even be a boat.
Anybody but Gladys.
So, what are you guys
Okay, I'm
continuing to
gonna-
travel while you figure this out? Or have you stopped and
yes.
trying to figure out the toy?
We're,
You continuing to
I
walk?
would say we continue instead of just staying stagnant.
Instead of just standing there staring at a monkey.
So
What's the,
as you guys entered in, yes, all of the down the pathway, how I described it, how you guys were able to actually like navigate it without a problem. It was a little bit of an issue, but not very much. This is rough terrain. As soon as you passed into the tree line, it became that thick, dense forest that you guys fought the goblins in, where every it's a full movement, it's all half movement. It's only full if you dash. All your swings at ranged or anything at ranged is going to be a disadvantage. Melee, depending on what you're doing and where you're standing, it will be a disadvantage. But everything in here, it gets darker. You get away from the wind, but now you're at half speed. Because everything is, I mean, like you're literally walking through swamp, and then you're walking through just thick, dense moss, and then you're literally having to carve the branches apart in order to walk through them instead of being able to just maneuver. You'd have to like physically push your way through.
Fun.
How long does the spell last? I feel like there's at least gotta be a
He
time.
muted.
It's-
Yeah, I muted for a second. Hang on. Do. Well, I don't know, Hicks. I'd tell you to make an Arcana check, but you can't.
Told you.
Wild.
French man is an asshole. Non-French man.
Plot twist. We just don't remember to turn Hicks back, and he stays a toy monkey for the whole campaign.
Ching, 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 ching. Sound damage.
Oh, we need a distraction. Tactical symbol monkey. Okay.
Can I at least cast Thunderwave?
Thunderclap!
Ting, ting, boom. Yeah. There goes anything and everything in his path, just gone. Kills his whole team. Ah, fuck.
Ended by the monkey.
Yeah, killed by monkey.
That
Okay,
would
so
be my life.
you guys are just continuing to travel south,
Yes.
navigating through. I need are any of you proficient in survival?
I don't think so.
I don't like the words you're saying, funny man.
I am not.
None of you are proficient in survival. Okay.
No.
The only one who partially is me.
One of you give me a survival check.
I have a
What
plus
the-
2.
I have a +0.
I have a
survival.
I have a +4.
You're not
you do it?
proficient, but you have a +4.
Yes.
The fuck?
We
Yeah.
love wizards.
It's my wisdom.
It's your wisdom? Yeah. Give
My
me
wisdom.
give me a survival check.
How does a 2 + 4 to give you?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well,
Is somebody helping me?
there you can't take the help action because you're not proficient. No one can aid you on that one. I shouldn't have even actually let you do the roll, but I let you do the roll anyway. Do the roar.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean I can't do the roll?
Do the roll.
I shouldn't have let you do the roll because you're not proficient in it. You are in a territory that you have no idea where you're going. It is thick as shit in here. Different territories keep hitting your shoes. You're literally having to chop through branches just to squeeze yourself through. It is the fight with the goblins all over again, except for you're fighting nature. Your survival check was to make sure that you could continue to navigate south and be able to like detect like any kind of pathway, the easiest way through, any footprints. Everything in here is foreign to you. You have no idea. Who's leading the charge, by the way? Who's going through? You? Okay.
Yeah.
With the sword to chop
Yep.
through? Okay. Just make an attack roll. Just make an attack roll. No damage, just make an attack roll.
17.
Okay. So
Plus, should I add my whatchamacallit to it?
yeah. Make literally an attack roll.
I'm like, yeah, that's the right way to go. We're heading west.
Yeah.
East.
I thought
23.
West. I thought you said west. Okay,
West is always to my left, right?
with relative ease, you are chopping through, but you are going to find it just gets more and more and more exhausting. So I also need a con save, please, so that I can tell you how long you're able to keep up. Because it's constant. Constant.
14. A save?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. Yep, so half movement. Okay, so you're able to keep up for the full 4 hours. The full 4 hours.
Sick.
At the end of that 4 hours, you have chopped your last set of branches. You guys get to a part of the forest where it's not a clearing like it was before. You literally get to a part of the forest where Ethan has chopped down enough branches that gives you guys about a 6-foot circle. That's it. Not the 30 campsite where you actually had room to like spread out. 6 feet. All you get. Just a circle that is full of leaves that have fallen, twigs that have fallen, branches that have fallen, about half an inch of water and swamp, like not very ideal, but this is it. At the end of those 4 hours, Ethan is
I turned
beat.
myself into a house.
A house that sinks. Okay, cool. Ethan turns himself into a clay, just like a clay igloo, and just bloop, bloop, bloop.
But how's the water doing for me though?
I mean, it absorbs up into you. That's why you start sinking.
Okay.
Like you soak up all the water that's in this
I feel
little
like
hole.
he would have definitely made it so it wasn't in water. The hole, the 6-foot hole.
None of you knew where you were going.
Yeah, but you would have enough common decency not to do it in water.
None of you knew where you were going, and at the end of the 4 hours, you took your last swing, and this was the spot you ended up. None of you even knew if you were actually going south. You had no idea. Would that
South is always behind us.
with that survival roll, and that just you went the full 4 hours clearing the path for your friends, and then you were like, "Hey, look, a big surface turned into a clay igloo and just sunk a little bit underneath the ground." You don't sink completely. You know, this
Okay.
isn't never-ending story, but you sink about a foot under the ground before you stop.
Betray you.
That part. So you guys
Um,
can like go in there or into him. You can
Giggity.
you can come into him if you would like to and sleep.
I mean,
Would you
Please
would
do.
you would you like that? Would you like us to come in you? Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
So, Hicks.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Is everything, people.
I don't want to be here
Um,
anymore.
So Hicks, after 4 hours of being this monkey trapped inside this bag, being able to hear and feel everything going on, Ethan, I'm sorry. You turn back into full-size Hicks and burst and just blow his bag apart. You just rip it to fucking shreds. So everything in your bag goes all over the place as Hicks comes out of the polymorph
Okay.
into
What do I
himself.
have in my
Stuff.
bag?
Huh? Anything that's in your
Fuck
bag.
you. Fuck
anything
you. Fuck
anything is in
you.
your anything that's
Nothing
in your
too
bag.
important.
Okay. But it's scattered everywhere, whatever
I
it
found
was.
Hicks.
Rations, crowbar, caltrops, rope, tinderbox, torch, water skin.
And all
It's
your
not
money.
that bad.
If you had money.
I don't have money in my backpack. He would have it in a side pouch.
Okay.
Guys. Fuck you.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, dude. How you doing?
X?
Yeah,
Where?
and fuck that fucking Jacques guy. All right.
Hicks, ironically enough, just to add more fuel to the fire, no pun intended, as you do come back, you have like giant full-size symbols
And
in
it
your hands.
should have a tail.
As you come back. Like
just-
you're coming
they just
back
fucking-
literally saying fuck you to the team, but you have the symbols in your hands still.
Yeah.
And they're full size now. Just to add
Actually,
fuel to the fire.
I'm gonna use produce flame and burn them and melt them.
It doesn't get hot enough, but sure.
Wait, where's
X,
my-
you owe me a bag.
Okay. Fuck you. I'll mend it later.
Ew.
Yeah. So
Nice guy, Garrison. Hell yeah, dude.
Hicks? What happened?
Hicks. Nice guy, Hicks.
fucking Jacques got a weird foot fetish, and then he fucking turned me into a fucking
He did the carpet
Monkey.
thing, didn't he?
yeah. He just lets people walk on him. Like, what is with that? Like, it's such a weird fucking thing.
Ugh.
Well, he turns into a carpet and he has a foot fetish.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, why else would you turn onto a carpet? Like, it's a weird thing. If you have the if you have the opportunity to turn into anything, it's a weird thing to be a carpet. All right.
Or he just likes people stepping on him.
That's the
I don't know
foot
if that's
fetish part.
necessarily a foot fetish.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like that? You don't think that that's weird?
It's
Yeah,
You
that's
think that's
pretty
just
weird.
a normal thing?
yeah, no, that's so abnormal. What the what?
Guys, we kind of have a circus to find.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where the
you were at the
fuck
circus,
are
right?
we?
We're in the woods.
We're heading south.
We think.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So Cassius and Ethan specifically, you guys need the long rest at this point. Fret, you've been riding on the shoulder the whole time, so you do have another 4 hours of like being awake before you have to roll for exhaustion, but these two have to go to bed.
You said the ground is like swampy.
Not anymore. He absorbed
Oh.
it. When he became the clay igloo, he sucked all the water up and sank a foot down, and now it's not swampy in this 6 foot circle. So, Hicks, as you grow, it is a 6 foot circle with all of you in it. The whole center is now a clay igloo made of Ethan.
Yeah, you're inside of me.
Diggity.
Why? Why?
And outside of
House.
outside of it is literally like 3 to 4 foot thick trees that just surround this circle. It's just a weird 6 foot tunnel. There's no light coming through. The canopies are still there, but it's just this weird 6 foot cylinder. 6 foot cylinder that just goes up to the bottom canopy. But yeah, you appear like inside what you think that you like appear inside a cave that maybe they brought you into, but no, it's actually Ethan.
Okay. Brett, we were in some building. We weren't like in a tent. There was stairs. Do you know what that could possibly be?
Make an intelligence
Probably.
check for me. Make an intelligence check for me. So I can see how much I can tell you.
Let's see if he remembers. We'll use the frog dice for
Not
this one.
necessarily remembers, but knows in general.
Recalls.
Hello, natural 20.
Just from that brief description, the rug, which you very, very vividly remember being rolled up in the first time you saw it, because you touched down on the rug and he rolled you up before he transformed into himself as kind of a trick. So he squeezed you into the rug. That room specifically
Fried burrito.
That room specifically is a huge illusionary building that Jacques dubbed the Trickster Room. It's where all of his things lie. Whether you see them or don't see them, they are everywhere.
They're there, but also not there at the same time.
It's where he
Now
brings
you
people.
see me, now you don't.
It's where he brings people to throw them off their game specifically. It's where he has all of his meetings. It's where he has all of his stuff because it's where all of his power lies. If he brings you in that room, you have no horse in the race. If he brings you in there,
It's a
you've got
disorientating
yes.
room.
Trick room.
It is what he dubbed the Trickster Room.
It's where his trick room where he has people that he has walk on him because it's his fetish room. It's his fetish room.
But Fret's gonna
Where's the whips and chains?
relay that.
I'm
On
sure
the
they're
bed
there.
with the candles.
You don't
Colonel
wanna know,
Mustard in the hallway with the wrench. Clue.
but he's gonna relay that information to them, and
All right, so we just gotta burn that building down. All right, can you fly up and see if you can get a sight on it so we can figure out where we're at? Just
I can-
get just above the tree line, not too far up, but
okay. I'm gonna jump up and then start flapping my way up to just above the tree line.
You can't.
I can't.
You hit the 15-foot canopy, and there's no way through it.
Oh.
Was it magical?
No, it's so dense that he can't even squeeze himself through. Like, I
Oh.
can't even have him roll.
Even with
it's
Even-
15 feet.
It's 15 feet up, and then he hits the first
Yeah.
canopy. Remember, there's
Alright.
3 canopies.
Yeah.
And they're so
3
densely
levels.
compacted that the only way the reason Maria was able to sleep on top of it is because there were tunnels in between the canopies. Remember, I said it was 15, then it was 30, then it was 50, and there were holes in between each one. So she went up to the
Yeah.
15 on the bottom and slept. When you guys were out on the trail and you were entering the forest, there were tunnels in between the canopies. As you fly up, you hit that first canopy, and there is no way to go through it. None. There isn't even an air hole.
So in this case,
E-
he's gonna
Ethan-
fly up, hit his head on a branch, come back down, bonk,
No, you wouldn't hit your head on a branch. You would fly up and you would literally hit just like thick, dense leaves and just moss and vegetation that is just wrapped and tightly wound together. There's no branches. It's just
Almost like
it's the can yeah.
golden.
Yeah, it's the canopy.
Ethan,
Okay.
can you stretch your arm up
Fuck
there and
off, I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna set a fire. All right underneath him.
Yeah,
Loose flame.
Ethan and Cassius went to bed.
Did he?
Yeah, we went night-night,
They
bro.
Yeah,
knocked
they
the
went to
fuck
sleep.
out.
They went to sleep.
Is it nighttime or is it day?
You
Who
can't
knows?
tell. You don't know. In the forest, there's no light.
They just
Only
felt the need to take a nap.
all
In
you
the
have
forest.
all you
Nobody
have
can
is your night is your dark vision. You don't know if it's night or day or anything. You can't tell.
Nobody can hear you scream in the
Mhm.
forest.
Guess we should wait till daytime. Well, what time did they teleport us? That was in the morning, right?
That was in the
So-
morning. Yep.
So it's only been a few hours, so it's still the afternoon.
As far as you know, sure.
Yeah. So middle of the afternoon.
It's nap time.
But I mean,
I would.
Hicks, you can very clearly see the path that they carved out. They they had to
Yeah.
hack their way through, and like you can see as far down as you can possibly see. There's like broken and cut, severed branches everywhere, with like the same swampy ground the entire way. So clearly, they trudged their way through this shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, those two are knocked out. I know Cassius only has to do 4 hours, but Ethan's gonna have to do the full 8. Otherwise, it'll be a short rest. Or at least 6. You've got to do at least 6 for a long rest. So if it was morning when they teleported you, couple of hours. So by your knowledge, it's noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I would like my long rest.
So Cassius is out until at least 5. He's out until at least 7. That's a long time. And any interruption
Mhm.
results in a short rest and rolling for exhaustion.
Brett, can you hack away at any of that up there?
Probably not.
With your sword? Don't you have a sword?
Oh, you mean blade string? I'm gonna pull out the violin with the blade on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Huh. Why didn't I think of that? He's gonna fly up and try to start cutting a hole.
So as you fly straight up, you get blade string and you go to swing once, and that black orb on the bottom expands out. And you hear, well, this isn't very nice. Let me give you a hand. And you slash one time, and it's almost as if you grabbed a zipper and opened up the canopy. It just one swing. So Hicks, down from the bottom, you see this tiny ass fucking frog with wings fly up there, and one swing with this tiny blade, this huge dense canopy just opens up, splits in the middle, and opens up.
All three?
No, just one. But you can clearly see up to the second canopy, which is just as wound tight as the bottom one. But now you can see, you know, that one opens up, and you see the space off to the left and the right, and then another canopy.
Mhm.
You also, as soon as it cuts open, a flutter of birds just starts to fly away. A couple of them actually go into like a line of birds and just nosedive right for Fret. What are you doing?
I am.
They're normal birds. They're not they're not the death ones that you guys were almost attacked by.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna dive.
Okay. Make an athletics or acrobatics, sir.
Probably.
Can I throw a firebolt at the birds?
Acrobatics.
What are your reactions? The fuck is this? Why are you using that die?
My reaction is protecting my future meal.
Oh God. 13 on acrobatics.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, they rolled an 11, so yep. So Hicks, as you go to make this decision and you light the firebolt and you're just about to throw it, you notice Fret is actually navigating away from the birds. They do like a really weird dance up in the air, they corkscrew a little bit, and then the birds just kind of forget about him and fly back up.
I found the light switch.
No, there's no
Uh,
light. There's still no light.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Still
could just
canopy.
do that again, and then just all the time from now on, that would be great. Mhm,
I don't know if I actually can or not.
mhm, mhm. Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Let's see.
I'm gonna wind up and
Kerfwacka.
What,
Give it
fly
another-
fly up to the second one, try it again?
yeah,
Okay.
just a regular.
You cut a couple leaves. Not as impressive.
Just do the thing you did before.
Mm-mm.
I don't know
Listen.
how to do the thing I did before.
Listen, I can't help you every time.
Uh,
But why not?
Besides, I have others to attend to.
He's gonna focus on the orb at the end of blade string. And then try to give it another slice.
I'm sorry, because I selected a specific role. What have I been making you do for that?
Ooh,
I can't remember what I was having you do.
Uh,
We're gonna go with charisma because you're basically trying to like persuade him. We'll go with charisma. Make a charisma check.
13.
Okay. So you try to focus and you wind up and swing. You cut a little bit more, but it wasn't the same effect.
Oh.
Just roll a d20. Roll a d6 for me.
D6?
Mhm.
That's new. 1. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, Hicks. So, depending on what you decide to do, you will watch Fret up there, frustratingly, for the next 2 hours, try to cut his way through this canopy. And he will succeed, but it'll take 2 hours of just slash. Damn it, slash. Help me, slash.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yep, pretty much, just over and over and over. So if watching is what you decide to do, that's what you see for the next 2 hours.
I mean, I'll
The
watch
equivalent
for
of
like the first
watching-
hour, and then I'll just like start like drawing in the sand or the ground.
Well,
Like, so
if you're drawing in the ground, you're drawing in Ethan. You don't know that, but you're drawing in Ethan. I'm just letting you know.
Stick a finger in Ethan.
You're really not aware of where you are because everyone's asleep who
it's
could have told
payback
you.
for fingering the monkey.
But you start
I did not finger the monkey.
you start drawing on the ground,
Mhm.
and you're actually drawing in Ethan. We'll get to that later. All right, we're gonna we are
big
gonna shift
old
back to
penis.
Maria. We're gonna shift back to Maria. Maria, you appeared sitting on a chair in your parents' living room. Lumpy, dusty, not very well taken care of. Um, just to your right is a two-person love seat that is torn and then re-sewn and then torn again. Um, very like bland colors, not very welcoming. Also dirty and dusty. It looks like they haven't cleaned this house in like months. Either they haven't used this room in months or they haven't cleaned this room in months. And as you appear on the chair, it literally like dust just goes up into the air. And he appears standing in the living room. This is gross. Who are these people? I thought I was paying her better than this. And he just literally just walks out of the room. You're also going to remember within your parents' house there's no walls. It's literally like an efficiency apartment. There's no walls. It's
It's a
like
studio.
completely open concept. Yeah. The only walls that you remember is like going out to the bathroom and maybe where they hang the clothes up to dry. That's about it. Everything else is open. So he just leaves the room into the next one. There is no lighting in here whatsoever. Again, the only thing that is lighting your way is your dark vision. You vaguely remember what the inside of the house looks like. It's kind of like muscle memory. You haven't been here in a while, but it's like, okay, yeah, I remember that and I remember that. And like the same ottoman is sitting in the middle of the room that they filled with crap. You take the lid off and it's literally the same crap from your childhood is still sitting in there. Like the knickknacks that were falling apart are still in there. Just kind of like slide the cover back on. It's the same house that you remember, same smells, just more dusty. Way more dusty. And he just leaves the room. And like as he's walking, it's the same familiar as he's walking along on the floor. The floorboards are just underneath his feet. And that's not him making the noise. That is a very
No.
familiar noise. Yeah.
No, she's sitting there chuckling to herself.
Yeah. You can actually tell what direction he's going based on the noises that the floors are making. So he goes from the living room out to the dining room. It's that, and then it gets, oh, that's the kitchen. Oh, he turned to the flight of stairs. As his foot falls through one of the steps. Who are these people?
She's gonna just shout, kind of giggly, but in respectful, but kind of under her breath, she's gonna kind of joke and be like, "No one said you had to go anywhere."
Then you hear a door. You hear some muttering from upstairs. Why are you here? Get out of my house!
She's obviously gonna stand up and she knows exactly where he is. So she's obviously gonna run after and
Okay. Just give me an intelligence with advantage to pinpoint which steps you can step on without falling through and to avoid the one that he already broke. You know the staircase, so I'm giving you advantage.
$19.
Okay. So with a 19, you're jumping like so you go like the first step and then you literally hold on to the railings and you pull yourself up 3 steps. Then you go one step, then you go 2 steps, then you pull yourself up 2 steps, and you're just avoiding all of the bad spots until you get to the top of the staircase. As
I'd
soon as you
probably end up showing off and just like doing flips
Yep.
on the stairs I know that are
So
good.
you flip all the way to the top, that like trapeze, like thing. As soon as you get to the top of the staircase, your mother's bedroom door wide open, and as soon as it hits you, your father, very pale, thin, wrinkled, in bed with a cloth over the forehead, eyes closed, um, looks like some kind of like white magical orb floating next to him.
Alexa, shut up.
And he's like extremely pale. Extremely pale. His natural complexion is blue. He is white.
Jesus.
White. And wrinkled and like sunken in. And as soon as all of this hits you, not only the fear on your mother's eyes from Jacques opening the door and your father's frail demeanor, the whole staircase behind you falls in, collapses down to the first floor. The whole damn staircase.
Oh, we love that.
The railings still very firm against the walls. And as your mother's fear looking at Jacques, because you very quickly got up there the moment you heard her voice, she looks to you. No, 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 no. This is not part of the deal. No, get her out of here. Leave. Get out of here. And she's yelling at you. This is not part of the deal. I will not have this. It's bad. Get her out of here. You see the orb is like a pure white, but has like a humming coming off of it, where the white is actually like expanding into a clear with a white trim, and then going back into the orb, and it's just kind of like floating up and down.
Maria's gonna like gently, not rudely, like in concern, push herself past, attempt to push herself past Jacques and stand in the doorway and just gently just say just what her mom used to say to her when she was younger, which is haiju, which was something between her and her mom. And it's like, and she'll just go, haiju, mama.
She immediately starts to cry. In true Jacques fashion, as you push your arm through, your arm just passes through him. Just whoosh, as the mist carries his colors off somewhere else, because he is already standing on the right side of your dad's bed. The orb is on the left side. He's on the right side. But as you say that to your mom, she immediately breaks down crying, drops to her knees. You see that she's wearing like a really like old, torn, multicolored but miscolored, faded apron. And you see like 2 oven mitts down on the ground, like she was in the middle of cooking something. No food aroma at all, because the dust and just like taking care of this sick man, that aroma is just thick in the air. But yeah, she just immediately breaks down, starts crying. And grabs your hand and like just like desperately pulls you down to the ground with her.
She'll obviously get on her knees and
You have to help him. You have to help him. Why are you with this man?
that's none of your concern now. What's going on?
I don't know. He was performing. Jacques gave him a job, and he didn't do so well on the stage. He ran a lot of the crowd away, and then he was sick and just getting worse. And I don't know what that orb is. I think that's what's keeping him sick. And Jacques in the corner of your eye is literally like L-shaped, and his face is like 6 inches from your dad.
She'll obviously stand up, take a deep breath.
He stands as well and looks right at you. So what's it going to be, my dear?
You said we could have a discussion? We're having it now. How?
Hey, you brought up the idea of a third option to me. I kept my end of the deal. Now where's yours?
I also said I needed to make an educated decision.
So make
I can't
it.
make an educated decision without all the pieces. I said that before we left.
Well, let's consider our surroundings, shall we? We are in a very disgusting, dank, and dusty house.
Watch your mouth.
And he'll literally like project his mouth. There. Happy?
She'll reach up and just wipe the trick away because she knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh no, as you go to swing at the trick, it's literally a set of lips. And like you feel the wet as you're wiping it. It's literally a set of like his lips as you're wiping it away. Like you
She'll
feel
just
it.
smack it away.
And it just splat against the wall. We have this strange whatever this is that just kind of, as soon as this man fell ill on my stage and ran off half my crowd, costing me money, this appeared. We don't know why or from who, but it has followed him. Everywhere we have moved him, it has followed him. I have tried my best to study it, to find out what it is, to dispel it. He literally like draws the symbol of dispel magic. See? Nothing. This is costing me money. So, my original two options, and my patience is very thin, Maria. My original two options were I either help your mother or I help your father. You did not choose one, and please don't make me. So, you can help me figure out what this is, or I can take it away altogether by putting this poor man out of his misery.
She'll turn her head to the side and close her eyes.
And I can help your mother by bathing her in riches beyond her wildest dreams when she becomes my housemaid. Of course, if she has this quality of work, it's not going to happen. But I'm sure with a little bit of training and maybe some makeup and new clothes, she would do just fine. So, it is up to you how this goes. And he literally has that like pompous hand up in the air, almost like he's waiting for the hand to talk. He just has that like hand dip like that up here.
The dangle, just
Yep.
the impatientness.
Yep. I don't have all day.
She'll open her eyes, look down at her mother. Obviously.
And she is just a fucking mess. But looking down at her, you can see she's thinking about it. She has that look like, let the poor man go, put him out of his misery. I love him, but like I don't know if I can do anything for him. Being bathed in riches, I could help my daughter. You know, she's got all this shit cycling through her head. But you can tell, like, even though she's a mess, and like every time she looks at your father, she has to look away. You can tell, like, it's just that look of like, maybe I should. And she just kind of looks up at you, and he's been offering me this position for years and always said your dad was the problem. Did he do this? I don't know what to do. And Jacques just...
She'll close her eyes, turn to Jacques. You want help getting rid of it?
The longer this orb is here, and the longer this poor man remains this way, I
You
am
want to
losing
get
money.
rid of it? You leave my parents out of it?
Your parents are the problem.
Respect goes both ways, sir. You want to be an adult? Act like it.
My own words. Fine, let's be an adult. If you want to keep this man alive, you have 48 hours. Find out what this is and get rid of it so this man becomes healthy again. Or I will do what I need to do to save my wallet. How's that for acting like an adult?
Fine. One condition. I don't work alone. I
you
I
can.
need my crew here.
Oh, you may absolutely use that. That polymorph should have worn off by now. I'm sure he was happy when he came out of it. He should have been happy to be one of my circus toys. He could have made a lot of money.
You're not listening to me, honey. And then she'll step up close. I don't work alone, and I need my crew here.
You want them here?
And then she'll get up really close, not necessarily flirtatious, but a little bit, but not rude, and just kind of
pushes you back 12 inches.
No, she's not like
No.
in his face. She'll just put her arms around her back, look down, and look up and just be like, please.
Hicks, Cassius, Ethan, Fret. I need charisma saving throws from all four of you, please.
Okay.
It's a 5 minus 1.
That is a 9.
As you can see, I'm not very
Dirty
charismatic.
20.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna
at least two of them are functional.
Fret and Cassius, I'm going to let you in. A dirty 20. You just passed.
Oh.
Just.
Oh yeah.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats. Oh, shit.
So, Maria, he kind of looks down at you. Fine. Kind of flicks his fingers and you see a colorful blue, purple, red, just like another orb that just slowly grows to the size of a small bowling ball, but it continues to grow and then just fades. And as it fades, you see two beautiful white doves start flying into the room. And then Cassius appears and Fret on his shoulder appears with two birds sorry, Hicks. I am sorry, man. So you see two birds come out of this fade, and then Cassius appears with Fred on his shoulder. You guys appear into the dustiest, like foul, sweat, corpse, rotten food smelling room you've ever been in. It's disgusting in here. It is gross.
As soon as Fret sees Maria, he's going to immediately jump onto her.
So,
Are you going to become a scarf and just hug?
Yep.
So,
is this Jacques Le Pipi?
this is Jacques Le Pipi.
Oh, that was in character.
Another charisma save, please, Cassius, since you made it clear that was in character. And Fret, I need an athletics check or a dex save, whichever is better.
It's a 14.
Okay, so Cassius, as soon as you say that, you're going to feel your mouth seal with a giant zipper. Zip.
And Maria's gonna immediately go.
To me?
Yeah, to you.
Oh.
You literally a giant zipper, and he zips
Oh no
your
no
mouth
no.
shut.
Is Maria doing that to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I'm doing that to Jacques for
Jacques.
telling you.
like a reaction. This is your help.
14 on dexterity.
You keep such terrible company. So as you go to jump off her shoulder to get to Maria, you are immediately caught by a mage hand and pulled over to Jacques.
Angry croaking.
Hello, my young friend.
Hey, this was not part of the deal.
Oh, my dear. And he holds you by the leg and like dangles you. You know frog legs are a delicacy. I've been wanting to eat
Drop.
this little man for years.
Drop him. Now.
As you wish. Drops you.
Brett's gonna hit the floor just
And you splash into an illusionary puddle. You're not actually hurt. But as you hit the ground, it's like...
It puddles awkwardly.
He kind of nudges you with his foot. Get away from me, you cretin.
rude.
You know, you made a really, really slight comment right there, Jacques. How I keep some really, really bad company, huh?
And he kind of just hovers his hand over your father. Be careful what comes out of your mouth, my dear. The
Well,
deal
that's
only goes
good.
so far.
All I was gonna say is, you know, it just takes one to know one.
Touche.
She's got a point.
You.
And then awkwardly, just because she is the brat that she is, she'll wink.
That sass was always my favorite. I knew there was a reason I hired you, but you...
You just can't afford to get rid of me yet, can you?
I think it's the other way around, dear. But I have had enough of this dingy existence.
Sir.
Oh, make no mistake. The moment I vanish, your 48 hours begins, and I will be keeping track, and I will not let you forget either. Believe me. And your friends, they look better as birds, but you guys come out of the polymorph, and he vanishes. And as he vanishes, there is a clock about this big that just appears in thin air and just floats in thin air. And it just, and you can hear it.
She's gonna take out one of her moon sickles and just try it, like just.
It's
slap
illusion.
it. I
Goes
know
right
that's
through it.
why.
Yeah.
Out of spite and anger, she.
You just hear his laugh come through the clock. But yeah, Hicks and Ethan, you guys are back to normal.
My mouth not zipped up anymore.
Nope.
Cool.
I'm gonna burn his house down.
Jacques
This isn't
Lafitte
his.
sucks.
I was
We're
gonna say
not
this.
there.
This isn't his house.
We're not there,
No,
right?
yeah, no, I know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's just I'm just stating it. I'm gonna burn his house down. Burn that circus to the
Your
ground.
your mom has not moved. She is still just staring at the floor with that same like, should I consider this look? Like she hasn't heard or anything that has happened in the last few minutes. Doesn't even know that your friends are there. She's still just dead eye staring at the floor.
I'll look at her like in my peripheral or like over my shoulder,
Mhm.
and then I'll turn to Hicks. I'll be like, "You all right?"
Yeah, yeah, I'll survive.
I hate to ask, but maybe at another time we can talk about it and just have. She'll put her hand on his shoulder and have a good laugh. Maybe. And then she'll just sit there and just kind of like almost break into tears.
So Hicks and Ethan are both gonna cough, and 3 white feathers are
So
just
we
gonna
are
come
there.
just come out. Yes.
Okay, so that save was for the polymorph, not to actually get there. So we are there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of upset
in
about
my
that.
parents' house with me.
I understand
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay,
When I said 2 white birds, it was you two.
got you.
So
I understand now.
He polymorphed and teleported you at the same time.
I understand now. Okay.
Which, Cassius, as far as you're concerned, that spell should not exist.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before. How he just simultaneously casted 2 spells.
It must be a
Did that
sorcerer.
interrupt my long rest?
It did.
Fuck. Do I have to take a point of exhaustion?
Above table, he might be a sorcerer. But Cassius want to know anything about sorcerers.
No,
Other than
not
their
at all. They are forbidden from
cheaters.
your school.
Yeah, forbidden from the school and that they cheat.
So yeah, that's a short rest.
Do I have to take the point of exhaustion?
No, but you have to
yet.
restart your long rest all over again.
That's fine. I don't even need the short rest, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Above table, that guy is a douche big.
Oh my god, I fucking love him so much. Oh
That
my
was
god.
the whole point when creating him.
Yeah, you two literally like cough and 3 feathers float out. Just go.
And then
with random.
Maria gonna just sit up, and Hicks, you're gonna be able to see tears in her eyes, and she's just gonna wave the hand in her face, and then realize that Hicks can see her crying, and she's gonna just wipe it away and go and comfort her mother.
Not to be a downer, but where the fuck are we?
So you guys see the gentleman laying on the bed. So you see Maria as the blue complexion, her mom same complexion, her father white, wrinkly, thin, and sunken. Eyes sunken in, the skin very very tight against the bones, but also wrinkled at the same time, which makes no sense whatsoever. And then just this white orb that's floating on the left side of his bed.
I have a question about that.
Yep.
Does that remind Ethan of the crystals of any kind?
No, different shape altogether.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check.
That's a good roll. $19?
Same behavior, different shape.
Got you.
Almost like it might be an upgrade.
Got you. Can I put 2 and 2 that maybe this was created by the fuck, what's his name? Dragon Man?
What, Ursel?
Yeah.
You can conclude whatever you want.
But we don't
Knowing what
know.
George said is that it's been being tampered with, could I make that assumption that this is obviously something that's used to be a crystal but now is different?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Same behavior, different shape.
That still points us to Iman.
It looks like it looks like almost like liquid orb, or is it like glass?
It looks almost, well, it doesn't look like any material.
Just looks like pure light.
It's just a round ball of energy about the size of a small bowling ball, and when it pulses, it's a like clear aura that has a thick white line around it. And then it goes away and then pulses again. But it's like it doesn't pulse all the time.
Has anybody touched it yet?
Hey, Maria, what is that?
Well, that's what we gotta find out, guys.
Not to be the downer, but that is what used to be a crystal. But upgraded.
Maria's gonna throw her head back
How
and
do you
just
know it's
let
an
out a
upgrade?
really
It's like
angry grunt.
Do you not remember what George said, that the crystals were being changed. That's changed crystal. Look at it. It's doing the same thing as the other crystals. It's changing reality.
It gives off the same behavior, the same pulse, the same floaty behavior.
I have a glass shard from one of the other crystals. I'm just gonna hold it up to it. Does it react to it at all?
Nope.
No.
I think we need to find George.
I don't even know where we are, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither, but George would be help right now.
Yeah, we don't know where she is.
I left her a note.
So we definitely don't know where she is now.
Well, I wrote. Never mind.
Cool. All right.
Cool. All right.
Cassius, you wanna study the orb a little bit?
Yeah, I
Let's do
can
what-
ponder. I'm good at pondering orbs.
Good at pondering orbs.
You know, in the
Um,
academy,
I would
was
like
a
to-
ponderer.
I would like to also check out this orb.
Do I need to roll anything to check this out? Can I roll Arcana on it?
How are you checking it out? You getting right up close and personal, using your eyes, using your hands? What are you doing? How are
Yes.
you checking it out?
Yes, all of the above.
All of it? Okay. Arcana or investigation?
I want to touch the orb and cast Identify.
Well, actually, kind of do both. Do Arcana and investigation if that's what you're doing.
Okay, Arcana is a 26, and Investigation is a 19 or 18.
Okay. You can definitely conclude that it's magical,
He's magic.
but it's not a magic that you've ever seen or heard of. You guys are able to put together that this is definitely an upgraded crystal or just a different form of crystal or a crystal that was used for a different purpose. It definitely started as a crystal. What it is now, no idea. And it's a form of magic that is so outside your purview. Like this puts polymorph to shame. You have no idea what the hell this is, or what's powering it, or why it's able to do what it's doing, or who's powering it and where from. As you go to investigate, which takes your hands, you go to touch it. I need a Constitution saving throw,
For me too, because I was casting Identify on it.
and that takes touch. Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Do I still get my Identify off?
We'll see.
8.
I missed my fucking. You said Constitution?
Yep.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23.
That is a fail.
Really? What was the DC?
The world may never know.
I think
Cassius.
that can't be beat with level 4 fucking characters.
Cassius, you are going to collapse. You're going to drop to 0. So you guys see Cassius put his hands on the ball and just like almost as if his soul within is forced out of his mouth into the ball.
Am I making death saving throws or am I just dead?
No, you're not dead. You're making death saving throws.
All right.
And
Just let me know when I
Ethan,
need to roll.
me? I technically am not human, if that helps. I am clay.
Ethan, you are going to drop to 1 HP.
Oh, so I
I'm
guess
cool with
it
that.
depends on what you rolled. Okay.
No, they were both fails. It was 41 points of damage.
Oh.
So, Ethan, you're lucky you have 42.
Woo!
You drop to 1 point. So as you go to touch it to cast Identify, it sends a it's so difficult to even describe what this is. You don't know if it's a shock, you don't know if it's cold, you don't know if it's hot, you don't know what the hell it is. You touch it, your whole body goes stiff, and you just drop.
So I
Worry
didn't go down, so that means my Identify would have worked.
your Identify. It is coming back as non-magical.
Really?
Yep. You
So
are
that-
you're getting illusionary and necromancy, just like the crystals, but it is coming back as
Interesting.
non-magical.
So that means it's organic.
You got the nature of it, illusionary and necromancy, just like the crystals, homegrown.
But the
Non-magic.
crystals were magical, correct?
Not all of them. Nope.
Hmm.
And Cassius literally goes like stiff Nosferatu and fucking collapses onto the ground.
Just
All
let
right.
me know when I need to start rolling.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Cassius. Get him up.
Ineffective.
And as obviously
Ineffective.
hearing that him falls to the floor,
Mhm.
I too am going to cast Healing Word at second level.
Ineffective.
Okay.
Oh.
What if can I just go walk over and stabilize him?
Make a medicine check.
I want to help.
12?
Surgeon Froggo.
Okay, so you cast the cure. She does the healing word. He doesn't move. You do go over and you identify. So the medicine check. You see if you stable him. You put your ear to his mouth. He's breathing.
Mhm.
You feel his sternum, and it's very very slowly going. He has a extremely low pulse, extremely low heartbeat, but he is alive for now.
Mhm.
I need a death save, Cassius.
Ethan's just on the floor on one knee, just breathing slowly as well.
19.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, that thing. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, the magical orb hurts.
It's
Yes,
not
I mean,
magical.
the 100% is definitely.
It's not. I just used a spell. It's not magical. It has illusionary and necromancy, but it's not magical.
It's organic.
It's organic.
It's organic. You are able to identify that. It's organic. It's alive.
It's alive.
It is alive!
I have half a plan, but it requires Cassius to be up.
You guys are also going to notice very quickly, actually, that the orb has grown in size.
Yeah, we definitely need Cassius up before that gets any bigger.
Oh no,
But
not
it only grew because we touched it, right?
it only grew because it took Cassius's soul.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to somehow get him up.
Wait, does that mean Cassius is gonna be soulless now?
We gotta find out.
Oh, yep, and we
'Cause
gotta wake
healing
Cassius up.
spells are not working. Did anybody have any
I
health
do.
potions?
I do not. I was
I-
literally just about to ask her mom if she had healing potions.
I got a healing potion, but it's my only one.
As do I.
You see her mom in her very like fragile state, being consoled by Maria. She kind of looks over. Time for mom to do mom's duty. And she kind of like gets up, just like very, very slowly, but almost as if she doesn't know where she is. Like she's such a wreck. She really doesn't know where she is right now. And kind of just, do you mind? To you, Hicks. And just kind of like very gently just nudges you. As long as you move, she just very
Yeah.
gently pushes you out of the way and gets down. And out of her apron, out of one of the pockets, she pulls out an herb and puts it underneath Cassius's nose and breaks it, and you wake up. 1 health.
Smelling salts.
1 health. And she takes out a bundle of them, a bundle of 5, like with a twist tie around it, and hands it to you, Hicks.
Mm,
You might need these.
okay, thank you. What are these?
They help with unconscious people.
Mhm,
Maria used to bump her head a lot.
mhm,
That doesn't surprise me.
mhm.
She used to
Hey.
fall. She used to fall down those stairs. Oh, I don't have stairs anymore. She used to fall down those stairs all the time. Oh,
Hicks
Yeah.
can fix your steps.
And then she's gonna look down into her hand and be like, and it's not like you just saw me do 5 different freaking stunts of them.
Is that why the steps are missing?
Yeah, those kind of
I'm so-
collapsed on the way up.
I'm sorry. Where's my hospitality? Can I get any of you something to eat or drink? She's like Maria. She's like not there. She's like going.
Mama!
She's going right into like mom has guest mode. I apologize for it being so dirty. Can I get you guys anything to drink or eat?
Do you have anything
Mama!
that helps with wounds?
You're not even hurt.
Um,
Shut up.
I'm at 1 health.
Yeah, you're not physically hurt.
Um,
It's
No,
just
you're not your
emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
You're not even hurt. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
It tried
You're
to
even
suck
hurt,
my
man.
soul.
Shut up.
Excuse me.
You're not even hurt, man. Shut up.
Hey Cassius, can I ask a
Mhm.
favor if you're up for it, buddy?
Sure, buddy.
Can you cast your rope trick right above that orb and then pull it down and pull that orb into that other dimension? Pretty please.
Um,
Yeah, I can do that.
the names of your parents, Maria. The names of your parents?
2 seconds and I will come to you.
Is that the Victor and I can't pronounce that.
Yes, Victor, and then give me a second and I can tell you how to pronounce the other one.
Okay. Analeia.
Analia.
Analia. Okay. Got you. Yes, of course. By the way, I'm Analia. Sorry to be so rude. And she kind of like crab crawls from Cassius over to being in front of Ethan. My, what happened to you?
I
You are,
touched the
and
orb.
she just very
He
gently
always
rubs
looks like that, don't
she
worry
just
about
very
it.
gently rubs your cheek. You are a mess, and she just starts going through her apron and pulls out another herb. I don't know if this will do anything, but here, and she breaks it over your nose, and it's just cinnamon. It doesn't do anything. Is that better?
That smells nice. My name is Ethan.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go get you guys something to drink. And she gets up and starts walking toward the staircase that's no longer there. And she gets to the top and
He just
my.
stretches his arm out so she can.
What happened to my stairs?
It was like that when we got here.
I blame Ethan.
Someone looks like Stretch Armstrong. Would you mind lowering me down?
Yes, of course. He he struggles to get up, but he gets up and he walks over to her and picks her up and just whoop.
And just like glides down, just touches down on the ground. Maria, you have such interesting company. And just disappears into the darkness of the house. Cassius, you were casting your rope trick?
So
Rope trick.
this again, I said it's half a plan. So I want to see if we put that orb in the other dimension, if really your father starts getting better because it's no longer on this plane. And second, if there's a way that we could try and destroy it while it's in the other dimension, therefore it doesn't.
I was gonna say because you'll have an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we got an hour to figure
So
that out
like,
before the
so-
rope in the dimension go.
So before you cast that, but like I said, this is my plan.
I have a second part of the plan.
Mhm.
What if, hear me out, this might be a really bad idea, but
Mhm.
what if we put a bag of holding inside of a bag and holding in the dimension with the orb?
Okay, well, I can only make one bag of holding.
You already have one.
Right. It's the
Make
only one.
another.
No, I can't. I can
Why?
only make
He
one.
can only make one.
And he's made one already.
and I
He can
have
only make
already.
one. He can only craft one.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like you'd have to buy or find another one. He can't make a second.
Do you know where we can get another bag of holding?
Wow. No. No.
Maria, is there shops around here?
That is a magical item.
Wait,
sir,
hold
that
on, do you
is
think-
very hard to find?
Do you think? Oh, I say as I'm lying from my back, I don't even sit up and just like raise up my hand and be like, "Do you think Jacques Le Pipi would give us a bag of holding?"
The guy with the foot fetish?
Oh god.
The guy with the
I'm
foot
advised
fetish.
against asking him for anything.
I've already
He-
kind of pushed my boundaries.
Well, I'm all out of ideas, and then I'm
will-
going to let my arm
I
drop.
mean,
Make
we
you a
could
deal
just try
that you
and
can't refuse.
attack it.
No.
I mean, I just touched it and Cassius just touched it and we got fucked up, so it's probably not a
You
good
don't
idea.
touch it.
I mean, ranged attacks sound good.
I feel like it wouldn't do anything.
Like
Yeah.
through my rope trick.
Yeah.
If once it goes into the other plane, spells cannot go through.
That's right.
So like if I were to be up in the new plane, and if I wanted to cast a spell to affect the outside, I'd have to like stick my half my body out and cast spells.
Wait!
Well, can you
Fine.
put your hand through?
He holds up the robot that explodes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have an exploding robot.
What if we throw this? We set it and we throw it into the orb
In the rope trick plane.
in the rope trick.
And then that explodes.
Or
and then
we could
pop.
try it.
Okay. Question is, if we can't touch it, how is it going up into the dimension?
No, he's gonna pull the rope down and have it go in.
Hold on, let me read the spell real quick.
Yeah, you
I-
can't reposition the dimension.
Yeah, I can't reposition the dimension.
It's up and
What
up
if he
only.
casts
But-
it on
But
the
it doesn't
orb?
say how long the rope has to be. So I could literally cast like just grab like a piece of rope like this big, and then like put it right here in front of me, and then the dimension would be like right here.
Mhm.
So I could like hold the rope.
You'd still have to
Yeah,
physically
it's
push
so
the orb
far.
in.
That's what I'm getting at. How is the orb getting up into the dimension?
You'd still like even if you
Yeah,
put
you
even if
cannot
you put
touch
the dimension right
How-
above it, behind it, you'd still have
How
to
big
get
is
the
this?
orb.
How big is this orb?
It was a small bowling ball. It grew to about grapefruit
Basketball?
basketball.
Ethan, did you feel is it and it's just sitting there floating?
Yeah, it's just sitting there floating.
What if we don't physically touch it to move it?
Do you think, Ethan, was it heavy when you touched it? Or did it feel heavy?
Well, it's illusionary, so
It was weightless.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
cool.
illusionary, so
Um,
I'm
there was-
guessing that it can't be moved.
There was no like
I-
physical touch.
Gonna make
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna,
cast
okay,
her.
so before I do rope trick, I want to do mage hand and see if I can move this thing.
Okay. So you cast Mage Hand, and put it
Yeah,
out.
and I try to move it.
I need another con save.
You're fucking dead.
Why? It's not a part of me. That doesn't make sense.
No, I'm
And
kidding.
then-
You don't need another con save. I was fucking with you.
Okay. Okay.
That was for me. You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
The mage hand passes right through it.
Ah, see, I told you guys.
It's as much illusionary as the mage hand. Just blows right through.
Well, now I'm out of ideas.
Maria, do you think
Yeah.
your mom would be mad if I blew up the house?
Brett's gonna look at Ethan and just be like, "What kind of question is that?"
I'm sorry, intrusive thought.
So
I
mean,
Maria's
shouldn't
gonna
be part of that.
turn her head very angrily after
It was a dumb
Fred
thought.
says that,
I'm sorry.
and
Dumb thought.
turn and just
Honestly,
very simply say, "Oh, sweet child,
So did
You
you?
have to ask the question.
Maria,
I don't think when
your
I speak.
answer."
I'm sorry, I don't think when I speak.
Maria, I do need a history check from you,
yeah.
just real quick.
I mean,
Her
I'm
Just history.
just gonna throw my hat in the ring here and saying we know these crystals explode, and
Yes.
if we can't move it,
We don't have
It's-
choice, exactly.
yeah.
That's why I said house blow up.
That's a
But
10.
But
obviously not put
does
on the table.
this form of crystal explode?
We can't take
Probably
the risk
creates a
of
black hole.
not thinking that it doesn't.
Maria, to be honest, a 10 is all you needed. As you are angrily yelling at Ethan, you are able to recall seeing papers as a child with what looked like some kind of insurance policy on the home that made it worth much more gone than standing.
Is intergalactic orb explosion covered in your insurance policy, Bill?
Do we know if we move your father if the orb will follow?
We don't.
Jacques
was
did
my
mention
thing.
Jacques did mention that it grew around him, and where he went, the orb went. Jacques did say that.
Ooh. So if it goes into the rope trickle and it follows, we could set the bomb and have him quickly come out.
I mean, he's not moving, so I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Well, we can tie a rope around him.
They are literally playing with time. I love it so much. You want to move her dad and the orb into the other dimension and roll and hope that you succeed in pulling him out in time. I fucking love it so much.
and I'm sitting here smacking my forehead, like,
Love it.
try again.
Fret, you hear a voice. Oh, please make that plan happen. Come on. You know you want to.
I don't think that's the plan.
Is the Shadow Man talking to you again, Fret?
Well, as someone who also talks to themselves, all right, let's talk
That
it out a
has
little
within
bit.
past. I have gotten better.
I have gotten better. I grew out of it.
You know, that's
What?
really hard to measure.
My imaginary friend is gone. They moved out. They got a job at Google.
What?
Are you good?
So, Fret, not the rest of the team, just you. You see that orb, your orb, start to kind of blink. You see it, not the rest of the team.
Do y'all not realize how fragile my father's state is right now? And y'all just want to tie a rope around him and yank him up into another dimension?
I did not suggest that.
Does anybody want cookies? I'm making some.
Yes, please.
I would like to be able to move.
Yeah,
What kind of cookies?
I'm at one. I feel like I'm at 1 HP.
Maria's
got it.
gonna pull her health potion out of her pocket and just slide it across the floor. Shut up!
What kind of
Sorry.
milking?
Just hemorrhaging.
I'm just
Why?
I'm gonna use my mage hand to pick it up because I couldn't be bothered. So what is that?
You know,
2d4 plus 2 or
do y'all
something?
2d4
realize
plus
I
2.
brought you here to help,
We're trying.
not to hurt?
Well,
I
Listen,
feel like I should.
listen,
You gotta-
listen, listen.
you gotta-
Was JP's judgment really that wrong? I'm just saying.
I don't trust anybody.
Oh,
who-
that's why
I
she's
don't trust
like,
anybody's judgment that
you're
has
here to
people
help.
in their name.
I'm kind of regretting it
trying.
now.
we're dealing with unknown.
How high is the
Factors.
orb above her father?
3 feet.
So if we lift him 3 feet into the air, the orb will go into the realm without him going into the realm.
I'm gonna
Already,
crawl my way over and I'm gonna use blade string to touch the orb.
Give me a con save.
God damn it.
Maria's just
don't know why I
gonna
thought
crawl
that would be-
over to her father and just fetal position on the floor because I'm like, what the fuck have I done?
10.
41 points of damage.
Bye.
Okay,
yep.
can we make it a rule that we don't touch the orb?
I thought that was already a thing.
Apparently it needs
Goes
to be said out
down.
loud.
Hicks!
He is gonna drop from the air and just
Yep.
Dumbass
So Fret looks at the butt of his blade with that new orb on it. The orb you guys can see. You just didn't see it blinking. He kind of stares at it, flies up without saying a word, strikes the orb, and then just flat face the floor.
he didn't like strike it, he just touched it to the
Yeah.
orb.
Just
He
I'm
just
and
touched it.
down
I'm
and down.
gonna take the herb and snap it under his nose.
Maria's gonna awkwardly just start
1 health.
crying in fetal position next to her father.
Which
I'm gonna
side?
go check
Which
on
side are you
cookies.
on? Which side are you on, Maria? Are you kneeling
Is-
underneath the orb or on the right side?
I'm not directly under it. I'm on the opposite side.
Okay, so you kneel down in the fetal position. I'm assuming eyes closed, facing down.
Eyes closed. I am laying on my side facing his bed.
Okay.
In the fetal position, kind of fetal, just kind of like this.
Oh,
next to
you're
the bed.
like you're laying with him in the bed
Not in, next to.
next to. Okay.
So she's knelt beside the bed, but the top of her body is like on the
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
You feel fingers touch your wrist.
That's creepy. Oh. Hi, Dad.
Do you look up?
Probably not. She'll probably just sit there crying, just ignore, just like disassociating, not really paying attention, and just.
The grip gets tighter.
She'll lift her head slightly, not fully, just like that much.
So as you look up, it's literally like a jump scare in a movie. As you look up, he is only she can see this. He is literally sitting up, face sunken in, stretched down like Ghostface. Do not trust him. And then gone. Done. You're literally just back in the fetal position, no hand on your hand, and he's laying down.
That's horrifying. She's gonna just kind of sit up, just blank face, stand up, and walk out of the room. And down the hall away from the stairs.
Okay.
Like,
So As you're
You could say like towards her childhood bedroom.
Yep. So as you're exiting, to the right would be like the washroom, and to the left would be your bedroom. So heading
Yeah.
to your bedroom. You take
Yeah,
the left.
heading
Okay.
towards bedroom.
Ethan, you said you're going down to check on the cookies. You get to the
Yeah.
same part of the stairs. There is no staircase.
He just goes down like he did, like Stretch Armstrong.
Literally like 12-foot drop.
Play-Doh.
And as you're doing that, she's coming around with a tray of like baked cookies, cinnamon and sugar and chocolate and various other things. On the tray is also like glasses of milk and water and like various juices. And you just stretch down and she and throws the tray, and it just goes all over the place.
Can I
Liquid
try
and
to catch
cookies
all the
just-
cookies?
You're not going to catch them all.
Can I
This
try to
isn't-
catch
this
some
isn't-
of them?
This isn't Pokemon. Yeah, go ahead. Athletics.
I want my damn cookies.
Dun, 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 dun.
13.
I am so sorry. I have never seen anything like that before and kind of forgot you were here. I'm gonna go make more cookies. And she just turns around and heads back
17.
just heads back into the kitchen. You catch two, one in each hand.
What kind?
Cinnamon, sugar, and chocolate.
Fuck yeah. He goes back up.
And she just turns around, goes back in the kitchen. Like major disassociation from on her part. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Ethan walks up to Maria. You want
Maria's
chocolate or cinnamon?
Maria's not there. She
I'm not
left the
there.
room.
Oh.
When you
I
walk
went
in,
to
Maria
my
left the room.
childhood bedroom in the dark where you guys would not know
Yeah.
where to find me.
Yeah. Maria's not in the room.
On his back. Just
Yep. Oh
What
no.
the fuck happened?
No, Fret, you're face down. Wings sprawled. You're face down. You touch and hit the ground. Oh no, he cracked an herb. You're at 1 health. So
yeah.
you can
So
you can
I'm just laying there.
yeah.
Hicks, chocolate or cinnamon?
I'm good. I'm good.
Cassius, chocolate or cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Just puts it on his chest.
You did do the roll, right? What'd you get for health on taking the potion?
6. So I'm at
Okay.
7 HP.
Yeah.
I can lift my head up.
Yeah, you can lift your head up. You can move. It hurts though.
Trying to eat the cinnamon that's on my chest. Just
It's very well made. It's very delicious.
What are we thinking here, guys?
I don't really want to do anything without Maria's approval. It is her
Yeah.
father, after all.
it's her father. Yeah.
Yep.
And still that looming clock in the middle of the room just hovering there, and you can hear every single second click.
Can we put that on mute?
I mean, I think our safest bet is to blow that orb up in a different dimension. However, getting it there is the other part.
Yeah, and all the ways we want to do it, Maria does not like.
Mhm.
So Maria, describe your bedroom.
So
Your childhood bedroom, because it wouldn't have been touched since you left.
no,
Still all your kid shit in there.
No, so you would definitely see a bunch of different colored scarves throughout the room because she used to help her dad in his magic tricks as an assistant, so always had a bunch of different colored scarves. She would also have like little trinkets that she kept because from when her dad used to teach her how to pickpocket. So like little coins here and there that were from like lands they had traveled from, and obviously like small shiny objects that you could do like, oh, look what I found behind your ear kind of thing.
Okay.
But again, they're gypsies, they're merchants, they are considered poverty class. They just they get just by. So there's a lot of just like a lot of like little magic tricks that her dad taught her, and
Okay.
um a little stuffed animal that her mom had made her when she was a child that's still on the bed untouched.
Okay.
Um just lots of colorful scarves, little trinkets,
Okay.
things like that.
So like dresser, bed, maybe a chair, stuff like
More or
that.
less. It wasn't anything fancy. It
Okay.
was probably a bed, probably like a hole like in the wall to be like a closet to put clothing and stuff.
Okay.
I wouldn't say necessarily a full dresser, but they had ways to like hang their clothes and stuff like that.
Okay.
They just didn't really have like physical furniture other than like bare necessities.
And where would you be in the room right now?
Probably sitting on my bed.
Okay.
Just like sitting on my bed, hands folded in my lap, eyes just like darted to the floor, just like not even paying attention, disassociating, just like blank face.
So is the bed against the wall or is it in the center of the room?
It
Where
is
is
against the opposite wall of where the doorway would be,
Okay.
and there's space on the left and there is space on the right.
Okay. So you're
So I would
laying
be facing the doorway technically.
Okay. So you're laying down on the bed. You feel your bear like just start to lift up off the mattress. So how's it going with your ragtag bunch? And you hear him crunch into something and hear just like liquid kind of foam out. Mango? He's literally holding your bear. Interesting choice for such a brat. Puts the bear down. You sure this is the group that you want helping you? I mean, they're entertaining to watch, no doubt.
They've become more of a family than you'll ever think.
Really, because they're literally in there like plotting to kill your father. Mango?
I don't think any
No
of the
appetite.
plans actually wanted to kill him.
We're trying our best, okay?
Did you say no to the mango?
No appetite.
Suit yourself and just eats the rest of it. Well, I don't know why I'm here. And disappears.
It's only been an hour. Like, get off my dick.
And she'll think to herself, and it's like, don't know why you were here either, but yet here we are.
So? Yeah, 1 hour down.
She's gonna take the one pillow on her bed that her mom sewed together with one of her old performing costumes, but like before she had retired and became like a full-time seamstress and merchant. She's gonna shove it over her face and just let out the most horrendous scream. Kind of like in Lilo and Stitch when the
Yeah.
two sisters are screaming into the pillows. That.
Gotcha.
She's just gonna. She's laying there. She'll just. For like a good. Like 23 seconds.
You guys would hear some of that
Mhm.
coming down the hallway.
That's why she tried to muffle it as best.
You guys would hear a small bit of that screaming coming down the hallway. Muffled yet screaming.
Hey,
That's
Fred,
so
you want to go
rude.
check on her? Go see if she's all right.
That's a mood.
And then all of a sudden, you guys are just gonna hear an awkward thud as I yeet the pillow against the wall. Just just awkward muffled screaming and then an awkward but soft
Ethan's gonna walk out of the room to the screaming.
She's laying in her bed.
He just slowly knocks on the door. Hey, you doing okay?
That's a loaded question that no one has time for.
Hey, we're gonna figure this out, all right?
And then she's just gonna nervously, just randomly, just start laughing because she's like, because she has no idea what else to do, so she's just gonna start awkwardly laughing.
He shoves a cookie in her mouth.
Like a pacifier.
Your mom made it. Figured you'd want one.
She's gonna take a bite. She's gonna sit up, bite it in half, catch it with her hand, look down. And I'm like, always was a miracle with my mom's cooking. And then she'll finish the rest of the cookie.
Gotcha. It actually makes
just
you
gonna-
feel, it actually makes you feel better in the moment. Brings back a lot of good memories.
He's just gonna sit down beside her.
Kind of
Give her-
gives you
Back
like
to
a
when the kids used to bully me and my mom would make me cookies to
Mhm.
feel
kind of like lifts your mood. Puts you back into that like let's go get this kind of mood.
Nostalgia.
Hmm.
to just kind of sit there with their eyes shut, just no sound.
You feel that like we got to get this done welling up. Like you want to
Sense
cry.
of relief, but strength at the same
Yes.
time.
Like you want to cry, but you feel that kind of burning in your belly like god damn it, we got to go get this done. Let's just do something. I don't know what to do, but let's just go do it. Like you just feel that burning in your belly. Just building up.
Ethan's just sitting there for comfort.
She's gonna look to Ethan and be like, "Take me downstairs, please."
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys watch Ethan and Maria come to the top of the stairs and Ethan does his stretch trick and just puts her down. Do you go down with her or do you just
Yeah.
put her down?
Yeah.
Once again, you get
God
once-
damn it! The
Once
fucking
again,
cookie.
you get to the bottom of the you land on the floor with Maria and just like you put her down beside you and another tray just
Can I
flies
grab
up
cookies?
into the
I'm grabbing
flies
cookies.
up into the air. You gotta stop scaring me like that.
That's
I'm running.
a natural 20.
I am running out of material. Hello, dear. Who's your friend? I'm gonna go cook some more cookies. It just turns around
And
and goes.
then Maria's just gonna grab her mom's arm and be like, "Take a breath."
I'm afraid to. And just
I know.
keeps walking. Unless you're holding her, like she just continues to go.
Well, I'll follow her and she'll turn back to Ethan and she'll say, head on back upstairs and check on the others, would you?
Yeah.
This
Will
is
you
kind
need
of
help
a-
back up?
Well, this is kind of a mother-daughter situation.
Of course, of course. I'll keep an ear out for when you want back up there.
I'll shout.
'Kay.
Thank you.
Yes. He goes back to the.
Okay.
How many cookies did I catch? I got a natural 20.
You got like 6.
Hell yeah.
Like I mean, they went through the air, so I mean, but you did manage to catch a few. So you go into the kitchen with her, Maria, and she just immediately just like brushes off the apron and like starts like grabs a broom and starts like dusting things off. And this is so messy. We've got to get it clean before your dad gets home. He always gets angry if it's not clean when he gets home. The man works so hard. I gotta clean. And
Mom?
she's literally like talking as if he's going to walk through the door after a shift. He gets, I'm trying to make cookies, and
Maria's gonna put her hand
for
on
some
his
reason the tray
shoulder.
keeps getting empty, but I'm gonna cook more, and I gotta prepare dinner for him. He's gonna be home any minute, dear. Would you give me a hand? And she just puts the oven mitts on and like starts putting shit into the, you know.
Maria's gonna step in the way and just give her like a really tight hug, just to like settle her down slightly.
And she just, I, I can't. I can't. I can't.
What, Mama?
I can't lose him.
What's been going on?
That man has been begging for my attention.
In
Ever
what
since-
way, Mama?
I think he did this to your father. Ever since you left, he's been asking me to leave him, leave your father, and go with him. And not as a maid, but as his bride.
I got that impression.
But we'd be rich. How? If we can't save your dad, I'm not gonna be able to live without him. Like, what choice do I? Even if that Rick did this, what other choice do I have? And she just melts on your shoulder, just fucking head back down, starts sobbing. What are you guys doing upstairs?
I was hoping you were gonna ask this question. When he gets to the top of the stairs, he's gonna yell out, "Hey, pee-pee face! I want to ask you some questions."
No response.
Boy, am I glad I'm not in that room.
No
I'm
response.
Face down, wings up.
Face
That's the
down,
way we
wings up.
love
Yeah,
her.
you know what? I was just about to say same damn thing.
Hey, gotta be quicker than that.
No response.
No comeback.
Your voice just kind of echoes, but nothing.
Well, it was worth a try.
So, what if
But Ethan, you didn't hear any of that conversation from the kitchen. That was like personal
No.
for them. So
we do the tried and true rope trick?
Okay.
We all go in
you guys discuss this. I've got to go pee.
the pocket dimension,
See, he's the true PP man.
and
He's the coochie man.
we
I am so glad he muted and walked away as I said that.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun for him to listen back to.
What if we did? I mean, we're gonna have to blow up the house, but what if we detonate the bomb and we all rush into the pocket dimension?
That still leaves her father.
No, we take him with us because it would be trailing behind.
That would have to be really quick. It's only 3 feet.
Yeah,
And in his condition, it just seems impossible.
it's the only way to make sure everyone gets out of this alive. So I don't know. Nobody else seems to be coming up with anything.
How do we know that the robots will even do anything?
We don't. It could do nothing, but we don't.
Right.
We can't touch it
With it
anything.
with it being an illusion, I feel like it won't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then, all right. What's your plan now?
I don't know.
We don't know anything.
But
until
we've
try.
tried hitting it and touching it, and nothing has happened. Like I said, it's illusionary. It just seems. It is clearly alive. We know that. But what is keeping it alive and working is the question.
Maybe it's a parasite.
I mean, it's definitely a parasite. It's sucking the life out of them.
And us. And getting bigger.
Well, yeah. Well, just stop touching it. Um,
I want to touch it again.
You will go in the bag that you need to fix.
I think it's
No, not the bag.
I think it's back at the swamp, actually.
It is back at the swamp. It is back at the swamp.
Now you owe me a bag.
Oh, I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. You put me in there. Um,
What are you guys doing?
I can try and just putting it in my bag of holding.
I mean, again, it's illusionary. It can't be moved.
But if I hold the bag open and kind of like drop it on it, it could possibly put it into the dimension in the bag of holding.
Try it. I don't see anything bad happening from that.
I'm sure something bad's gonna happen. All right.
I mean, maybe you should empty the bag. I know there's a lot of weapons in there, and if the bag gets destroyed, it's gonna shoot weapons everywhere.
Yeah, but if it blows up while all the weapons are out here, it might throw the weapons everywhere.
So either way, it's bad.
But whatever, I'll dump it out. Yeah. Is there a corner I can dump out all these just
Find one.
maces and scimitars and leather
Yep.
armor? Like
Clang, 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 clang. Yeah. Just a whole pile of weapons and everything he's gathered.
I
Do it.
assume I can hear this from downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
we're trying something.
That's not promising.
I didn't say it was, but it's something.
We're not doing anything we're not supposed to.
We're doing everything we're not supposed to.
Maria's very quietly going to say to herself, but obviously her mom can hear her, but she mistakenly says it out loud because she's been around stupid so long that the filter's gone. Sorry. She's literally going to stand there and be like, and my life is riding on these guys. Fuck.
It's like when
So-
the kids are in their room and it suddenly gets quiet.
Yes.
I'm gonna. I don't
Your
know.
mom giggles and then cries more.
I'm gonna obviously start crying too because I don't even know. I feel all of the emotions at this point. Yes, I just sent you a message.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand above the orb. Bag of holding.
I'm gonna move away from it.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna make like a protective like barrier with my arms
Just saying.
above her father.
So I'm gonna like, make it so that it's like open and right above the orb, and then I'm gonna drop it.
Okay. So you hold the bag just above the orb, open, and you drop it.
And it goes right through the orb.
And you're just, as you're standing there, it's kind of like slow motion for you. You open up the bag and you drop it, and just, it's as if time stops, but only for you. You're just watching it, hoping that this is the solution to whatever problem this is. That could it really be this simple? Could something that has eluded that prick, powerful yet a prick,
I hope so.
be
Please.
this easy? And as your winged friend lies
This is
almost
where we
dead
end the
on the
session.
floor. Your other friend lies almost dead on the floor. Your other friend stands there eating cookies. And Maria, who this entire thing is about, is downstairs with her mom, praying that you're not about to blow up her house. We're going to end tonight's episode.
Dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit.
It's all
Whoever
right,
came
I
into the
just-
live, thank you very much for watching. We will see you possibly next week. Hicks will not be here, and Cassius will not be here, but we should have Ethan, Maria, and Fret if I am able to play. So
We will see what happens because holidays make things complicated.
that part. So we'll let you know whether we're going to be here or not. But thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, buddy.
Hope you find your dad. All right. The live is done, sir. You can skedaddle.
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Good night.